wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it. We Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it. Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it. Jack, we Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Ric Flairin', gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death. I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. One eye open like Betty Wops and fine to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it. We Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it. To the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it. We Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it. We Ric Flairin' on it. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it. We Ric Flairin' on it, flaring on it.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids, D-Phase, yeah, Bubba C, yeah, Ric Flairin' on them, Ric Flairin' on them, Ric Flairin' on them, Ric Flairin' son up, baby. Hit up Bohasha. Listen, brother, off script, there is a word from the Lord. Listen, God has given you the anointing of pettiness. Brother, you've been getting on JSU's neck since you got here. I never knew you was going to do a show about the Dion disciples. But beyond that, brother, listen, keep bringing the smoke. Keep bringing the pettiness. Listen, the people want to hear you. They're going to hear you. And remember, God's going to bless you. Be blessed, brother.
Breakdown. I love, too easy topic, don't take offense when I touch down. I got it to a T, not a QB sneak, but if your D look weak, I'ma rush now. The trick of the trade, we're trying to celebrate. Everybody want it done tastefully. They can't tackle me, they knowing it's the truth, but they still wanna hear me say it tactfully.
H is for the heavy hits, how we handle his hypertension has to be clever. It's better if they just let him sit. Nah, this ain't a hobby, hallelujahs hollow the halls. This is champions writing the hieroglyphs on the walls.
Everyone envisioning encrypted plays on the side. Know the end goal, the end zone, the feeling enter in my eyes. Echoes from people, me host emos enchanted inside. Entanglements in the trenches, clear benches, enjoy the ride. Essentially, we eccentric, yet we also eclectic. Well respected, collected, and never look for no exit. No exceptions, it's expected. You took an L, so accept it. Can't water the squad down, every player electric.
That's shocking. I'm exercising every evident energy leading to victory. I call that energy winergy. When we play, it's like a symphony. Execution of an extra point to put me up for endorsement deals. I'm in the end zone now, my favorite place on the field. I see no equals, even odds fall when stacked against us. We crack them in the trenches, then we send them back to benches. Eternalize my endeavors, Canton enshrinement. Exit 107 on 77's where you'll find us.
Jay, bro, you snapped on that one, bro. That's cold. I salute you.
Man, right back at you to the backpack pole. We both did our thing. It's Joe Allende, by the way, yeah. Scotty, Mike Reed, yeah. D-Breakdown.
You already know what it is. Good evening, good evening, good evening to the good people out there on YouTube land. You're watching the breakdown. You already know it is the hottest Power State show on America. Like I did that. You like I did that? And give my G laugh. Anyway, hey, listen, you know it couldn't be nothing without my brother from another. My main man, the Jackson State alum, Mike Reed. Yes, sir. All right, that's enough of that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's homecoming. Yes, sir.
Had to get it out of my system, Scotty.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad I can assist you on that. I'm so glad.
I'm fired up, J State. Fired up. Woo!
Congratulations. Fired up, J State. Fired up.
Fired up. Hey, it's homecoming week.
Okay. Anyway,
man.
Anyway, I'm just glad this week, this year, that it wasn't all the Mississippi schools on one platform. You know what I'm saying? Last year was like all Corn Valley, all y'all Bama's was having y'all same thing at the same time. That was an epic fail. But, you know, at least y'all got to spread it out. You know, if you want to go here, you can go there. You know, if you want to. I mean, ain't nobody really going to valleys, but, you know, we know which one you ain't going to.
Hey, yeah, you might be surprised this year.
Oh, I might now we might be surprised. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Don't
yeah, all right.
know what Mike Reed gonna be here. Everybody keep asking. I can't tell y'all.
It won't be in the valley. It won't be in the Delta.
Hey, just know everybody gonna see me. Everybody gonna get to see Mike Reed this year. And my dad went to Alcorn homecoming. He said he had a good time. He said Alcorn homecoming was good this year. And he met a couple people that watched the show, Scotty.
Oh, that's what's up.
And I was like, Mike Reed, your son? I be watching him and Scotty. So we got some watchers out there in the Alcorn land.
Man, listen, you a celebrity out there, y'all. But your dad was like, yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy. Your dad an alpha, right? Or your omega?
Sigma. My dad is Sigma. I'm
so he all the Sigmas, you know,
yeah. All them be at the tent.
Yeah. So shout out to Pops, man. You like that's my boy, you know. Scotty get him every other day, but you know that's still my guy. That's still my son. You know. So hey, let's I gotta pay some bills before I get up out of here, and I not get up out of here before we continue on, but gotta give some birthday shout outs first and foremost. I gotta listen. My queen, my wife, her birthday is October 15th. She is a Libra. You know what I'm saying? Listen, so she made this flyer, right? So she was like, I don't want you to pick no bad pictures. So she made her own flyer. She was like, you ain't about to have me looking no crazy. So she shout out to her. Okay. She's like, so don't make me look crazy. So if you would like to donate, we would love for you to donate to Key's birthday. All right. As you can see, it's Cash App $ Aquila. All right, very simple, nothing crazy. You know, we're very professional out here in these streets. Okay, so one of your birthday shout out to my beautiful wife. All right, October 15th is her birthday. She'll take all gifts. She takes all gifts. All gifts. I'm telling you, money, Ulta, gift card, it don't matter. Okay, she take it all. Next, listen, I got to give a shout out to a lady. Her birthday was Tuesday, but I don't really do shows on Tuesdays. So I told her I was going to shout her out today. Her name is Michelle Daniels. Shout out to you, Michelle. Listen, she wrote me a note, man. She really made my day. She was like, oh my God, you text back. I said, that's what the number's for. I'm going to text you. You know what I'm saying? So like people be texting, they don't think I'm going to respond. It's me. All right. So when you hit that number up top, you definitely texting me. So she was like, oh my God, I can't believe you text back. So she said, if you could give me a shout out, I would really appreciate it. So happy birthday to you, Michelle Daniels, and to your son. Happy to y'all, man. So I hope y'all doing y'all thing, man. Shout out to y'all. So, all right. Let's get into this show that I so dreadfully.
You ain't got no hot topics for me?
Oh yeah. You know, I got a little hot topics. I got a little, you know what I'm saying. But before we go, 3-day countdown to who is sweat.
He better win some ball games, or his ass ain't gonna be sweating for too much longer. His ass gonna be unemployed.
Who is without a job? Eddie Rob, you know what I'm saying? And then, for Mike Reed, 3 days to the homecoming, blah, 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 blah.
The homecoming, man.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. All right, let's get to the hot topics. Listen. Hey, man. Listen, bro. Dog, listen, bro. I am so sick of this woman, bro. Just think in the matter of 6 to 7 years, how quickly the narrative has changed on this Will and Jada relationship. Because before 6 to 7 years ago, you would be like, oh, yeah, I'm trying to get a girl like Jada to hold me down. Now, I don't want nothing that looks like Jada. If you bald-headed, I don't want to even talk to you because you probably got alopecia. Was it alopecia? Yeah, alopecia. Just like Jada. So I ain't messing with you. You know what I'm saying?
Was that J. Cole that said want that Will and Jada love?
Yeah.
That line get more trash by the year.
Oh,
It was a bar, Scott. It's not a bar anymore.
No more. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, man. Fair or foul that this girl keep doing she keep doing
Wow,
the it's Fresh Prince, man.
It's like my boy Will trapped in the Get Out, like he's sitting in the chair. Crying. It's like he in the Get Out chair. my boy is hypnotized. Somebody please say Will Smith.
Hey, was she like, no. She was smiling. No. Yo, listen, this is Fresh Prince, man.
I know, right?
I tweeted about it. I'm like, yo, fight back, King. Fight back. You know what I'm saying? There's a thing that's I got a homeboy, right? His name is I won't say his last name because I don't want to put him on, but his name is Dre. And his wife is very outspoken. She's very she's getting very real A personality, and he's real chill, real mellow, right? So when I would watch their relationship, I'd be like, man, no woman would ever do me like that. But when I really watched it, I'm like, there's an inner strength that you have to have, right? You got to just know who you are to be calm when somebody is coming at you in a disrespectful manner. So after a while, I had admiration. I'm like, man, that's actually I thought it was a weakness, but when you look at it from afar, you're like, that's a pretty strength. Will Smith, on the other hand, is kind of fading into that simp category because I'm like,
yeah, oh yeah.
It's kind of faded into that simp category because it's just like, man, she is constantly devaluing you in the media.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, we not this and we don't have this and and then they do the red table talk and then he crying on that and she telling them it's what was it called, a situationship or something like that. That's what the situation.
What was the word? I forgot the word. Everybody was talking
about it. I think they had a song called it. You know what I'm saying? I feel for Will, bro. I really do, man. It's just so foul, bro. It's so foul.
Oh, Scotty. Will obviously don't wear the big draws in the relationship. He don't wear the big draws and entanglement. That's it. Entanglement. Will, you got to put on your big draws, man. You got to put at some point. You got to put on your big draws, man. At some point, I know you love your woman and all that, but you know it's some things you got to put your foot down on. Am I right, Scotty? You a married man, Scotty?
Listen, bro. I love Key to death. Ain't no way she be out here just wilding like this, bro. Ain't no way. And I love Key to death, and I respect if Key had to say some stuff. I'm cool with me, but after a while, you can only take so much, and I would expect the same thing from Key, right? Like, after a while, Key gonna be like, "Don't act like I wasn't with you before you started this thing." So. But to me, I'm like, Will, like you probably worth about $400-500 million. Like what? Why are you taking this?
And Scott, this the thing. Okay, all that happened, right? So it kind of settled down because Will dropped the Bel Air show.
Yeah.
Dropped the Bel Air show. So he was really kind of, so we was really kind of sweeping it under the rug. Now he back to zero with this. He back to zero. He fallen to the simp category now, man. It's hard to come back from this now.
Yeah, I can't.
And the whole time they've been separated.
The whole time
you done slapped this man on national TV. I'm talking about grandma and them seen it. You done slapped this man. Talking about keep your wife's name out your mouth. She out here messing around with August Alsina and all type of crazy stuff. Hey man, he better than me because it couldn't be me, Scotty.
Yeah, listen, bro. I'll be out here. City boy.
I'll be out here. I'll be the male version of Sexy Red out here, man.
Boy, pound, just left pound time. Out here wilding, boy. Pound town, just left pound town. I be out here wilding. Boy, you can't tell me not. I'd be sticking and moving if I was Will. Sticking and moving, boy.
It's gonna be hard for the City Boys to come back from this. We down 5,000 points after this guy.
Yeah.
We ought to put us down, man.
And he from Philly. That's how they doing it. He got the whole state of Philadelphia looking bad. I don't care what nobody say. He got the whole city of Philly. The state will be Pennsylvania. So he got the whole state of Pennsylvania and the city of Philly looking bad, looking horrible, absolutely horrible.
Embarrassing the Eagles, the Sixers, Penn State, Pittsburgh, Steelers,
Flyers, all them guys. Yeah. They all lose it, man. Listen, man. You can't do that to the Fresh Prince though. At some point, I'm not gonna lie to you. That moniker would just have to rise up in me. I'm Fresh Prince.
Exactly.
I'm Fresh Prince. I was having all the baddies. You know what I'm saying? I was getting Lisa. You had
exactly.
You had all the girls in Fresh Prince.
He took Lisa from Carter.
He ain't taking nobody else.
How can he bounce back from this?
Oh, he gotta get a divorce.
And he got to go on the internet and go crazy.
He got to file. He got to you got to file for divorce to make it feel like you getting your manhood back. You know what I'm saying? So,
and then you got to go on the internet and go crazy, like a different female every day, posting a different female.
God,
smile in the mouth, all type of crazy.
Visa, we in a visa. Sandro Pay, we out here.
Crazy.
We out here. So,
and this living ain't easy.
And then the thing about it, what makes it even worse is your kids are seeing this, right? The whipping, I whip my head back and forth, girl, and all. They said, bro, gotta smash Brittany Renner. Hey, listen, I'll be at her house. Pound time to the left, pound time. Her coochie pink, her booty old, bro. Anyway, man, let's
Brittany. Hold on now, Will. Hey, I can't let you jump me in front line because Brittany. Brittany,
she might be at homecoming while you playing.
Hey, if I run to Brittany, I'm gonna tell her, hey, I used to be an ugly yee, but now I'm a sexy yee. You know what I'm saying? So, Brittany, hey, I've been wanting you for a long time. Can Mike Reed just, I'm gonna treat you good, baby. I'm gonna treat you good, baby. Yeah.
Let me be 36. Baby.
Hello. I don't give a damn about them. I don't give a damn about that, Scotty.
Take a ticket.
Hey, I don't care nothing about that. Hey, they ain't got nothing to do with me.
I'll be 48, so I'll be 48. Everybody got a pass. You know what I'm saying? Let me get Smash called in real quick. Let me see Smash. What's up, Smash?
Man, ain't no fucking way. I'm in the ball head, bitch, love me like that. I don't get no fuck. I'm sorry. We was respectful, but I got more hair on my armpits than she got in her head. I'm not a bald head. No, you ain't gonna do that.
Hey, Sman, can I ask you something right quick?
No bald head girl.
Hey, Sman, can I ask you something? So is that the definition of bald head hoe shit? So when they say bald head hoe shit, that's what they talking about.
Exactly.
What Jada be on?
You're a DJ said bald head, fuck you, bro. You I walked in working my stop playing. Hey, dog. Listen, it's so embarrassing because we look up to Will, son. He can have any bitch he want in the world.
Dog.
Anyone. Stop playing. You better go make another I Am Legend or something. You know, go play another actor. That's crazy. I personally think she wanted a divorce. I think she wanted a divorce so she could take half his stuff and this, that, and third. But I think it's a mental thing, bro. I don't know what it feels like to be in love, but I know damn well that ain't it. That ain't it.
No, I could. She could have half. For my sanity and for my peace, she could have half of that. I ain't even tripping off that. And her and Tupac's ghost can live happy ever after. Yeah. Her and Tupac's ghost can live happy ever after. Y'all can do seances together. Y'all can do all that stuff. Because once you said boy, I was thinking like bald head, scallywag. They got their hair back. They're good.
They're not messed up. Yeah.
She can say her and the weird ass kids. I'm gone. Fuck that fucking weird ass shirt they got. That's like, no, man. She's been dragging my dude through the mud. So like, dog, like he our next. Like if he go out, bro. Like I don't know, man. But she need to like stop that, bro. It's a mental thing, bro. She got him wrapped so far around her finger. He ain't the first person anymore. He's the first nerd or some shit. He losing it, dog. Yeah. He losing, man. Damn, we'll stand up, my guy. They need to make hashtag stand up. But I'm gone, man.
That man said, "Will stand up." Will the real Will Smith stand up?
Will, all Will need is one night out with Mike Reed, and I'll fix all this, Scotty. One night.
Hey, Mike, I saw your video. You said, "Girl, lady, there's something in my eye." You said, "Can you help me?" What song was that?
Can you help me see it? I'm looking for the
That Jake was he said, "Ladies." He said, "Ladies, something's in my eye. I need some help." I'm looking for the. Hey, listen, we be out there. We're like, let's go, Will, popping bottles. So everything
with Will. One night out with Mike Reed. One night out with Mike Reed, I'll change all that.
You be like, everything on my man. Everything on my man, right?
let me get 8 of 1942, 10 ace of spades, and put it on his tail. On his tail. And we gonna have us a damn good time, Scott.
Oh, man. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he can't do that. No, I feel you, bro.
Bad Boys is careful.
Yeah, he can't do that. Nah. He can't be playing Mike Larry on one end and then over here looking like, you know what I'm saying, a simple on the other. Nah, I can't do that. Can't
No. They gotta bring in. It's over with.
You know what I'm saying? I wanna be like Mike. Nah, I can't do that. Yeah, you gotta bring somebody else in.
I wanna be like Mike.
He gotta get married or something. Anyway. Hey, oh God, here we go.
Yes.
You sound like the dude from Coming to America. Yes, Indy face. Indy face.
Yes, we got our swag back. In defense. Yes, Scotty. Yeah. I loved it. Woo! Y'all, hey, y'all almost broke my finger trying to take Scotty in that first quarter. Cause Scotty, listen, I knew we was gonna come out like a different team. In the opening kickoff, we actually tackled the return man. When we tackled the return man,
it's a different game.
I said, "Oh yeah, it's a different team right coming out for my week. Oh yeah, this is a different team."
They tackling on special teams.
Oh yeah, on special team. Yeah. Anytime we cover on special team, it's gonna be it's a different ball game. Scotty, I love the first half. I love every minute of the first half. I feel like the second half we got kind of lax, but we still got the dub, so I'm not mad. Still got to do it. And I love we put Jacoby Morgan in the game. Thank you. Thank you. Red zone. He need to be in the game. That's the Cam Newton of the swag right now. You seen him?
He said the Cam Newton of the swag.
Cam Newton of the swag, man.
You need to stop. Let me ask you this. If they get a new coach in Alabama AM, is it still called the Pink Scooter Bowl?
I don't think so. There was a time to be alive. The Pink Scooter Bowl.
That was the time to be alive. You act like it was 20 years ago.
That was
They ain't going to Atlanta. Stop it, Wilkins.
Hey,
stop it.
Sevion, what's up, bro? Hey, he know what's up. Yeah.
We're not going back to Atlanta, Sevion. Stop it. Stop the lies now.
Sevion,
Come on now.
brother.
Y'all
always
be in the bowl game before they go to Atlanta. Okay? Y'all gonna be in the bowl game before they go to Atlanta. Stop it.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. I love to see it.
Stop it, sir. Anyway, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Listen, man. I think Quincy Casey had some. He put some money on the Jackson State side.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. He didn't do anything wrong.
No, that boy came out. And I mean, like, just give it. I'm like, yo, the first interception was kind of freakish. Even though he missed. You know what I'm saying? Most times they don't hit a player in the helmet and pop straight up in it. You know what I'm saying? So, but the fumble, yeah, I can't.
Scotty, I told you. He used to be a Tiger. I know. I be trying to tell y'all, but y'all don't listen to me. Y'all just think I just talk crazy.
I mean,
you just talking crazy. That's what y'all say. He don't know football. He just talking crazy.
You know what's crazy, Paris? Xavier had those stat lines. That's the crazy thing about it. Xavier had the stat line. He had 200 yards and 2 tubs.
2 tubs.
So I know what I'm talking about. It was the wrong player. Just the wrong player, but he had it.
And I actually like him, Scott. I like his effort. I like what he came in and did because he really could have just put his head down like everybody else did.
You're right. He could have quit. You're right. He could have quit. I got FAMU and somebody from the West. All right. I know the East. No, it only can be one person.
FAMU don't slip up.
It's FAMU. It's FAMU.
FAMU are who we thought they were, and Southern let them off the hook.
Why we talking about this?
You want to crown them? They crown them, but Southern let them off the hook.
It was
That's
no
why
hook.
you can't trust Dooley.
There's no hook to be let off on. Come on,
let him off the hook.
It wasn't no hook to be let off on. Anyway, listen. I'm gonna just say this: you couldn't have asked for a better start for y'all.
Boy, we was on fire that first quarter, Scotty.
You could ask for a better start. You know what I'm saying? Or I could have did it like I could. I could play it. I could play that role. This is how Jack State people. Scotty, well, if y'all would have lost, well, Scotty, if you take away the 3 turnovers, I mean, we only have
don't do that, Scotty.
I mean, that's what y'all would do. I mean, I'm saying, Scotty, if we didn't have 3 turnovers in the red zone, I mean, we turned the ball. I'm gonna just give A&M excuses like y'all would do, right? So A&M, y'all use these Jack State excuses. Wow. Well, I mean, it's real easy to score 21 points if you're getting turnovers in your own end zone. Because when I said that in the Celebration Bowl, nobody cared about that. I said the same thing. Oh, and then that's the excuse y'all want to use. So A&M could use the same excuse. Well, I mean, the game would be different if we didn't turn the ball over in our own red zone.
No. It's not my fault. Your team ain't disciplined.
What's different? What's different?
Hey, my fault. Your team not disciplined to take care of the ball.
I'm asking you, what's the difference? Because that's the argument y'all gave me.
A big difference. What was the argument? It was the argument Celebration Bowl.
The argument in the Celebration Bowl when I said y'all got y'all butt whooped. Oh, I mean, Scotty, we really gave them the game. We turned the ball in our
game, Scotty.
31-10 is not a close game.
Oh, the first one. Oh, you talking about the first one. Well, Scotty, it wasn't even when the person in Atlanta that could stop Shaq Davis that day. I'm just going to keep it real with you. Man. And I said that numerous of times.
I'm going to say A&M. Go ahead and use that. Listen,
you talked about something 2 years ago.
Go ahead and use the excuse, A&M. If y'all want to use that excuse, go ahead and use it. They would have used it for them. I mean, Scotty, what you mean? I mean,
A&M, y'all just garbage. Use that excuse. Just say we just garbage. And Jackson State just beat us. Like Perry said, Jackson State did what Jackson State do against A&M, against the Bulldogs, beat them. All bark, no bite.
I will say this though. I am pretty frustrated with Kylo, man. I'm not picking him. I'm not picking him no more. I swear for God, I'm not picking A&M no more. If it's against a team that has a winning record or is competitive, I'm not picking it. I'm not picking them. It just is. I'm telling you, and I mark my words. What I'm going to do this week, I'm going to research every game that Coach Maynard has coached. And I'm going to write an article and I'm going to show y'all how frivolous his record is, because this shit ain't making no sense to me. It ain't making no sense to me. So I'm telling you, I'm going to do the research. I want to see his wins, his losses, who he won to, what were their records, because something is telling me this Bama is ass.
If you do that to him, you got to do it to Dooley. You got to be fair. You got to do it to Dooley also.
At least Dooley been to the SWAC championship outside of a COVID year. Outside of a COVID year. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy to me.
Oh, Coach Maynard, recruit some more 5 stars. I still got that video on my phone. Recruit some more 5 stars.
Wilkerson, they playing Alabama State.
Alabama State, man.
Alabama State. So you already know what it is. You already know what it is. All right. So, you know.
I wish my boy get some more touches, but you know, wish
my boy how about this? How about you give me some analyst takes of your thoughts and takeaways other than JSU or that.
Contrary to what y'all say about Jason Brown, my guy do not turn the ball over. My guy doesn't turn the ball over. I'm taking a game manager that don't turn the ball over. I'm taking it 10 out of 10 times, Scotty. He don't put the game in harm. He don't turn the ball over. So I'm happy with this, Scotty. And I don't feel like we completely got our swagger back, but we look like a completely different team than we looked 2 weeks ago. Completely different. We cleaned some things up in special team, offensively and defensively. I love this, Scotty. I'm going forward. I'm positive, Scotty. I'm so optimistic going forward. I can't wait to see those.
So you're optimistic of being second. That's what you're optimistic.
No. FAMU, don't slip up. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't slip up, FAMU. Y'all, all right, y'all better take care of business. You better stand on business, FAMU.
So you're optimistic about coming in second. That's what you're optimistic about.
No. Okay. I'm just saying, FAMU, don't slip up. We only can control what we can control, Scotty.
Okay,
we gonna take care of our business.
It just sounds like. I mean,
we gonna let everything else roll how it roll.
I'm just saying, it sounds like
gave up 30. We put up 45.
But you still gave up 30.
In the words of the great Herm Edwards, you played to win the game.
Nobody say you didn't win, but you did give up 30. I'm just saying. I mean, that is true. You did give up 30. That's fact. I'm just saying that's facts, though. You did give up 30. And if you take the 21 points off turnovers, it's 24-30. If you take out 21 points off turnovers, it's 24-30. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that's a loss.
So it's our fault. So we get penalized because they turn the ball
over. All I'm saying is
they fumble the ball, throw the interception. We're supposed to give it back to them.
No, I'm just saying if you take the turnovers away, I mean.
So they turn the ball over. We supposed to pick up the ball and say, "Oh man,
y'all." No, I'm just saying. I'm just using the excuses that y'all use. That's all I'm saying. Oh, Scotty, if it wasn't. No, I'm just using the excuses that y'all use. Oh, Scotty, if it wasn't a snap over our head. Oh, Scotty, if it wasn't for special teams. Oh, Scotty. It's always Scotty something. It's always Scotty something. So I'm just using the same excuses that y'all would use.
It's always the reason that you lost. They lost. They turned the ball over.
That's what I'm saying.
All over.
That's what I'm saying. And so you take the 21 points away, A&M actually wins. I'm just saying.
Don't take it away.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Stop us. I'm just saying.
It's always Hezekiah. It's always something. It's always something. It's never nothing that we did. It's always something the other team.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they
for the other team,
they 10 points in the second half. I mean, what we talking about?
It's always self-inflicted.
I'm saying, man.
It's always moving.
I'm just
won
saying.
the damn game.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's the stuff y'all say though. That's the stuff y'all be saying.
Hold on. And only scored 10 in the second half. We held FAMU to 0 points in the second half. But
That's
y'all
what I'm
said, no.
saying.
I said, no.
And they still beat them by more. They still beat you by more. 28-10. They still beat you by more.
Football, we won the game.
I'm just giving you excuses that y'all be doing.
We giving out moral victories now.
That's how y'all come out. That's how y'all come out.
Well, we giving out moral victories then. Hey,
I'm just giving it to you like you give it to everybody else. That's what
we
you're
giving
saying.
out more victories. Sivion, put another win on y'all record. Y'all beat USC. And we giving out more victories. If Scotty giving out more victories, y'all better get some.
Oh, that's what y'all do.
Hey, son, Scotty giving out more victories. You better get some.
We say y'all get mollywopped, then you say, Scotty, they ain't even score in the second half. I'm like, what does it matter? You lost. But that's what the excuse that y'all use. I'm just the excuses that y'all use.
It's always so much Jackson State.
I'm just asking, did you not say that? That's all I need to know.
When the uniform
did you not say that? That's all I'm asking, Mike. Did you or did you not say that?
I did say this.
Okay, so I'm using the same thing.
I said we made adjustments. They made adjustments. I can say Alabama A&M made adjustments second half. Okay, still didn't win the ball game. We didn't beat FAMU.
That's what I'm saying. You was throwing excuses out, so I'm just throwing excuses out.
Well, when it comes to Jackson State, boy, it's always something.
I'm just asking a question. That's all. All right, listen, we gonna go to Mike's secondary school real quick that he don't like to talk about, the little step-headed, red-headed stepchild. Down in the down in the valley.
Hey, Coach Wade, I got a big bet on you, bro.
Let me hear that Otis and Redding again. Down in the in the valley, because them bummers, they low. Ooh, they low. They low today. No, that was low.
Hey, I'm standing on my bet. I'm standing on it.
Here we go. You already know what it is. You got the battle of the secondary schools.
Hey,
You got Mike with Valley. You got Perry with UAPB. Loser wears the other school's shirt. Mike, you can talk about the game real quick.
I'm gonna go to the bookstore and get Perry White. What Perry White wear? Extra large. Give him an extra large.
I think it's a large. I think it's a large.
Okay, I'm gonna go get him a shirt from the bookstore because Kendrick Wade gonna have them guys ready to play Saturday. It's homecoming at the Valley. If you ever been to Valley, you know Valley is a special place, especially on homecoming. You smell the catfish and the barbecue and the
Ain't nobody tailgating in Valley. Stop it.
God, you ain't never been. Have you been to Valley homecoming?
I've been to Valley.
But
I've been to Valley.
But you haven't been to Valley homecoming. See, Valley only Valleys for 2 games. Homecoming, Jackson State at home. Valley only Valleys for 2 games. It's maybe a little for Alcorn, but it's not at the capacity of homecoming and against Jackson State. That catfish and the barbecue gonna be in the air, Scott. I'm telling you.
Gonna be like 3 people out there tailgating. Stop playing.
Scott, it's gonna be major out there.
Stop playing.
If you ain't never been to Valley homecoming, you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you been, you know. The whole Delta coming out, it's a Delta fest. That catfish gonna be burning. That barbecue gonna be sizzling, man. I'm taking Valley. Valley by 7.
You ain't got no choice to take Valley. You already made the bet. You ain't had no choice.
But Scott, they lose. They done lost every game.
You still didn't have no choice. You already said you was taking Valley. You already made the bet. The game was already decided.
But at one point, I was like, eh.
You was.
I'm like, dang, I should have made this bet. But I'm doubling down. Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean.
3-5-4-4. You're looking down the barrel of the devil's gun.
Okay. Yeah, it must be a suicide because that man was about to shoot themselves. Stop playing me. Listen, UAPB by a mile. Okay, it ain't even close. This game ain't even gonna be close. UAPB gonna come down. They gonna spank them and they gonna get up out of there. Simple.
It'll be a tough place to play, Scotty. That's a tough place to play.
Now, I will say this, what Jay Love says, they got this guy, Jamarian Williams, that they played last game. I haven't seen his film, but his stat line looked pretty decent. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the game.
But the thing is, they like to play 2 and 3 quarterbacks. Pick a guy and stick with him.
Well, they didn't sub nobody. He played the whole game. He played the whole game. So I don't know if there's going to be something going forward. But, you know, I get what you're saying because they have, you know, 2 or 3 quarterbacks that they play. But they let that kid ride it out all the way for the whole game. So I'm curious to see what he looks like against this. But listen, I would be absolutely shocked if Valley wins this game. Just absolutely.
Valley is excited for homecoming. Scotty, it's just something different in the area Valley for this game. It's gonna be different. This game gonna be different.
I really think people need to understand how good of a job Coach Dancy did at Valley. Because I mean, like when you sit back and observe, you would never talk about Valley like that if Coach Dancy was there. It was always the game's gonna be competitive. A lot of things can go a lot of ways. Things could look differently, but you knew they were going to compete and they could possibly upset. Like they almost upset FAMU when they came to Valley.
Yep.
They almost upset Jackson when they came to Valley, and they beat PV twice. So people need to really put some respect on Coach Dancy's name when it comes to building a program of what he did down in Valley, because that was tremendous just to get 3 to 4 wins out of that team when he did. So.
Dancy was one of those type of guys. If you go in the kitchen and say, Dancy, I'm hungry, and you look in the refrigerator, you ain't got nothing to eat, Dancy be one of them guys, he'll take anything and make a gourmet meal out of it.
Facts.
Anything. You know Alabama be cooking in jail, be cooking hibachi and all that in jail, Scotty, on video. That's what Dancy be doing right there. He'll take some chips and crumble it up and mix it with the noodles and add a little cheese to it. You got a whole hibachi meal when he finished.
Listen, my dad was locked up most of my life, right? So when he came home and I went to visit him for the summertime, he was making like these gourmet noodles with ramen, cut up. He had like grilled hot dogs, cut up peppers, and all that. I was like, for ramen? He was like, yeah, this is how we did it in the joint. Hey, it was fire though. I didn't go, boy, that thing was so good. You talking about a meal that was filling? Boy, that thing filled you up, but that drink was so hood, bro. I was like, y'all, man, was boy, I tell you. And he'll get some newspaper and put it on top of and start ironing that drink. That joke was funny.
Yeah, Vincent Dancy was that guy, but y'all don't be surprised if Vincent Dancy is on the sideline coaching in the SWAC soon. Hey, don't be surprised. Mike Reed told you.
And listen, that has been our time for Down in the
Let's go, Valley. Let's go.
Down in the Valley. Oh yeah, I found that sample. I was going to use the Down in the Valley with it.
No. We don't rock with that.
You know what I'm saying? But then I was like, oh shit, that odor. I was like, oh, that's hot. I said, okay.
I'm about to see you Devil's Gun. Remind me.
You said what?
Devil's Gun. The fight song. Yeah, I'm about to sing to you. B5. Oh, fun. You're looking down the barrel of the Devil's Gun.
No. I like Down in there.
Okay.
Down in the that nigga vibe. And I'm so low. That nigga vibe. that Otis is a vibe, bro. And it goes perfectly with the segment. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Here we go.
Oh, Scotty, you puzzle my brain with this one. 1 and 2 was a lock. Boy, that 3, 4, and 5 spot. It's like, you know, that guy that got the little game when you gambling, you move to the caps.
Oh, with the 3 balls.
That's how I was moving these teams around. And then I still ain't got it right. I just said, man, these people beat these people. These people beat these people. So I don't know if I still got it right.
Well, I'm gonna go with my Power 5 first, and you can explain all yours.
Okay.
Very simple for me. Very simple for me.
Hey, I'm gone.
That's my list. Calm down. It's my list. Right. Number 1, FAMU. Very self-explanatory. Now, this is where it gets tricky. Right? 2 through 5 for me is super tricky because there's a triangle with Alcorn, Grambling, and PV.
Exactly.
Alcorn beat Grambling, Grambling beat PV, and PV beat Alcorn. So it's a lot in there. So you know what I'm saying? You just gotta figure it out. The reason that I gotta go Jackson at 5 is once again, I don't like their schedule. Their schedule ain't really been impressive to me, right? Alcorn has played McNeese, Grambling has played LSU, PV has played, I think they played like Abilene Christian. You know what I'm saying? And they've all played each other. So I put Jackson at the 5th because I don't really like the schedule. But everything else, I think Alcorn is number 2 because of Aaron Allen. He's been the most consistent quarterback out of Miles and Trayvon, especially Jason. Jesus Christ. Aaron Allen got Jason Brown beat by a mile. Okay, let's be honest. Okay. Grambling has the most explosive offense out of these groups. PV's balance. Jackson State's really a run first team, so it all depends on how you feel. But yeah, this is my 1, 2, 3. That's how I came up with it.
Oh, Scotty. You in the wrong business, Scotty.
I'm just saying that's how I feel.
You know, you should have been a what's it? You should have been like a stadium maintenance guy. Cause you know how to move that goalpost, man. you know when the students rush the field and they take down the goalpost. You should be that guy to put the goalpost back up.
I'm just saying.
How are we number 5?
I'm just giving you. I gave you logic. I just gave you logic. You gotta explain to me how you're number 2. That's all I need to understand is how you're number 2.
One lost team. We only lost to the number 1 team. Hey, only swag loss we got.
And you haven't played nobody else in this Power 5. The other ones in the Power 5 have played each other.
Take that over, Mr. McClellan and Mr. Andrews. I didn't make the schedule. We just go out there and play. And I got Alcorn beat Grambling. Grambling beat PV. That's how the cookie roll. But how can you not have us at number 2?
The PV beat Alcorn.
Why did we beat them?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, the 3, 4, and 5 spot.
Man, that's a love triangle. That's Will Smith, Jada, and August Alsina right there. I don't know how to call it. I just said Alcorn beat Grambling, Grambling beat PV. I forgot PV beat Alcorn. Wow, now I'm even more confused, Scotty.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you shouldn't be number 2. You feel what I'm saying?
That ain't got nothing to do with us.
I'm just saying that's why you shouldn't be number 2.
That little love triangle in the West ain't got nothing to do with us over here in the East.
I'm saying. Y'all should just be happy y'all in my top 5. I mean, if we're being honest. Y'all should just be happy. I mean, because I could have put
the top 5.
I could have put Southern over y'all.
That's just pure hate, Scott.
That's just to be spiteful.
Just pure hate.
Oh man, just to be spiteful. You know what I'm saying? So, I get it. I can't.
Put it close on that video. Just because the guy hating you hard don't make it right. Ain't the way he said on that video, Scott.
I'm just keeping it a buck. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. Shoot.
Well, hey, ain't gonna change if somebody beat us.
Oh yeah. If somebody beat y'all drop it because y'all schedule is ass. I mean, so yeah, the ending of your schedule is ass. I mean, the only real competition you have is Bama State and Alcorn.
Teams got because that's gonna change. That little 3.
Oh no, they all play each other. So I mean, then they all play Southern. They all play. Alcorn don't play FAMU. PV plays FAMU. Grambling has Southern coming up, and then they also have. No, they already play PV. Already play Alcorn. So it should be pretty easy unless they got a competition in the unless they playing somebody from the East.
It might change next week because let's see. A&M play Grambling.
Yep, A&M play Grambling for their homecoming. PV probably got the hardest schedule coming down. They got Southern, they got Alcorn, and you can say Southern got the hardest schedule coming down because they got to play Alcorn and they got to play PV. So
it's Southern homecoming. Okay, they playing Lincoln.
Oh yeah, that's ass.
Come on, Southern, play somebody for your homecoming. Play somebody.
Oh yeah, PV already lost to Alcorn. No, PV beat Alcorn. Yeah, PV beat Alcorn. So they don't have to play them. So PV has to play. Oh, they got to play FAMU and Southern. That's who PV has to play. They gotta play FAMU because PV is.
Let's go, PV.
Yeah, PV is FAMU's homecoming.
Hey, PV. PV, you know? Yo, let's beat FAMU.
Let's beat FAMU. Wow. Okay.
FAMU, man. I couldn't say it when Southern played them. I couldn't come out verbally and say it.
Okay, I got you.
But I can say it with PV.
All right, let's get into it. That was the Power 5. Now we're going to get into a little bit of high-low. All right, a little bit of high-low. Starting off, I don't think he's hit it yet. I don't think he's hit that.
I'm gonna go the safe route. I'm gonna say low this week.
Yeah, I don't think he.
A little bit over 200, 215, 220. I'm starting to realize who Jason Brown is.
Yeah. What was that? 205, 210.
Hey, no turnovers.
Oh, that's all. Okay. I mean, that's fair.
Three tubs, 0 interception, and he finally aired the ball out. Scotty, did you see what happened when he don't throw the deep ball short and just air it out? The receivers actually go get it.
Who went and got it? Because I saw one where the dude was wide open.
Seven. What's that? Rico or Spencer on that throw? I can't even remember.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of air. I didn't see a lot of air out, but you know,
in my head, he aired it out. Yeah, receiver got up under it. So
he said McCray in 7.
McCray, that's what it was. McCray. Okay, but hey, we growing. We growing as a team. My quarterback growing as a quarterback. It's a week-to-week thing, man. We getting better.
How should he be growing? He been playing for 9 years.
Hey! This is a new system for him. Come on, Scotty.
Well, y'all make more excuses, and I know.
Come on, Scotty.
Remember, been playing for 12 years, and that talk about he growing. Lord have mercy. All right.
No.
Even if you combine both quarterbacks, still no. Oh, I definitely got low on the last one since I ain't answered that. That ain't even a question. That's low.
We know you got low, Scotty.
Yeah, I must say.
No, Scotty, we ain't. No. We ain't gonna give up that.
Yeah. It's really not that y'all gonna give it up. That's not even. Let's be honest. It's not that y'all won't give it up.
Unless we get a lead, and you know they got to pass the ball.
Like I said, it's not that y'all won't give it up. It's just that they don't throw it like that to do that against you. Because I can be dead. Okay, we're gonna get into
who's starting?
Huh?
Who's starting?
Probably Demetrius.
Oh boy.
Listen, I'll be honest. If Damon Stewart was starting, he's doing 250 on y'all. It's not even a question.
With a loss, with a couple interceptions.
Okay. We'll see. It's low because we know it's gonna be split.
Interceptions.
It's gonna be split. So I ain't even know it's probably gonna be like 150 on passing. So I ain't
more low.
Should have probably put 200. Powell State runs for over 150 yards.
Easy. You know what type of team we are. We run the ball. We run the dang ball.
I want to say low, right? But the reason I can't, because I just think about the number of attempts. Like, y'all are probably going to run it like 30 times. You know what I'm saying? 30 to 35 times. And I'm just
what, three backs? 3-4 backs?
Yeah, between really Miller and Irv. You know what I'm saying?
We know what type of team we are.
But, I mean, Alabama State's defense, man, that jank. With Bubba.
Hold on, Scotty. Let me ask you something. I got a couple questions for you. Since we're talking about Alabama State defense. Alabama State. The same defense that lost to Miles? That defense?
Yeah, they can't score. I mean, what you want them to do?
If Miles put 21 points on
playing with a running back. You playing with a running back.
If Miles put 21 points on him, woo! I ain't ready for the Eminem train. I'm sick of that Bama defense, that Alabama State defense. I haven't seen it.
I mean, okay.
I haven't seen it.
Okay. I'm gonna go low. Just to be on the. I believe in Alabama State defense. I'm gonna go low. All right, Alabama State runs for 100 yards.
I give them high.
Yeah, I'm about to say, between the quarterback and running back, I'm like, that's an easy 100. I'm about to say that's crazy. Absolutely, yeah. I'm definitely going high on that one. On that, too easy. Here we go. Since you talking big stuff, because you've been feeling yourself this whole show.
We gonna get to that later, Scotty.
So I need to know. I need to know. Since you feeling yourself, I need to know.
My score prediction, it wasn't over 30 points on
Okay then. So pipe down. All right, pipe down, because you're doing a lot of talking and you ain't backing it up with the score no more.
It's homecoming. A lot of emotions in the air. Like Hezekiah said, push. My score right up under 30. So hey,
that's not a push. If it's under 30, that ain't a push.
Hezekiah got a push. I don't have a push. I got a low. But we still win. Convincingly.
Yeah,
we still win convincingly.
All righty. Low. Definitely low. Not doing it. Not doing it. And let me say something to y'all Ohio State fans. Right? By 40 is different than winning and scoring 40 points. It's two different things. I don't know if y'all don't have English and understand comprehension of how that works. By 40 is beating somebody by 40, not scoring 40. That's not how that works.
It's more by 40 is more.
You say JSU by 40, that means you have scored more than 40 points. In difference.
See, Scotty, first of all, it's by 40, not 40. It's 40.
It don't matter. It's still not being said correctly.
F-A-W-T-Y.
Just because you put 45 on somebody does not mean you beat them by 40.
But Scotty, it's a mantra, Scotty.
It's not how it works. It's not how it works. It is sickening to hear y'all Bama's talk about it when y'all don't know how it works. Now, when y'all was beating Bama 59-3, JSU by 40. That's absolutely correct.
It's a mantra, Scott. It's turned into a mantra.
It's turned into ignorance. It's turned into ignorance. It's not no slogan, because
that means to go out there and
don't beat nobody by 40.
Scott, it's a mantra. It means
TC Taylor team. This ain't Dion. This is TC Taylor. Y'all ain't putting nobody out on 40. Stop it, sir. Stop it. Yeah, well, that's the truth. Y'all Bama's don't know what y'all talking about.
Low.
Oh, I got low for 30. I got low for 30.
What you got for Bama State? I got low.
I think I win.
You must got us beating them.
Yeah, I mean, I already said it was going to win. I just said it was going to win.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I still going to root for y'all to lose. Of course, I'd rather my pick be right, but I still want y'all to lose. It's always lose, but it's always Jack State losing. I'm just not going to pick that, because then it's going to make my picks messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I put low. I think I'm about to do.
You know low.
I did low. Because I don't know who the quarterback is. That's the only reason.
Don't matter.
This is what, now I want to hear you talk your mess. This is what I want to hear you. Since your DBs are so good.
Okay,
I specifically put this question in place for you.
Hold on. Let me do some research right quick. Because he had like 99. I think he had 99 Saturday, right?
Yeah, he sure did. With like 6 catches. So I just low. We gonna lock some up.
Yeah, I said it.
High.
Some up.
High. Ain't not one of your DBs
for him.
Not one of your DBs can stop this guy.
We game planning for him, Scotty. Low.
Not one of your guys can play.
That's the only thing they got on offense. Low. You think we gonna let him go out there and do it? No.
Y'all can't stop him.
We got something for that.
High.
We got something for that.
Definitely high. High. Double high. High. All right, here we go. Now, these have been the previous scores.
I took account. of it in my score prediction. I was like, the last 2 years, it
can't take account, because at the end of the day, those are Dion teams. Those are you're not understanding. Like, this is a TC Taylor team that is less talented than those teams. Now, I do believe that the quarterback situation is a lot more turmoil.
Alabama State got that much better?
No, I think Alabama State got worse, if I'm being honest, like talent wise. So I mean, I still think that the playing of quarterbacks is what's the biggest hindrance for Alabama State is the back and forth at the quarterback position, but neither here nor there. Here we go. Now, let's be honest. You were absolutely correct when it came to Alabama A&M. I will give you that.
I got a little bit more respect for them.
Okay, I just want to say, I was like, okay, you made your point. You was right about that. I'm gonna come back here. Let's see what we talking about right now, because I wanted to see like what we talking about.
You could A&M soft. I'm just gonna be real. A&M soft. They a little bit more tough down there in Montgomery.
What he say in life? Soft. What you getting all brolic for? You, I said it.
I said it soft. Soft. Did he spell it, Scott? Did he say S-O-L-T?
Yeah. Soft.
A&M soft. Hey, they got a little bit more. They come to play some ball at Alabama State, but I don't think it's gonna be enough for them Tigers.
Okay. Third ranked defense, third ranked offense. Something's
got to get better.
Yeah, 6th ranked defense, 10th ranked offense.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So.
Oh, okay.
We'll see how that looks. We will see how that goes down. Here we go. Jason Brown versus the Milli Vanilli crew. You know what I'm saying? Ebony and Ivory. Yeah. Now, if you that dark, now you should not be wearing a black polo for your photo shoot. That somebody did that boy this.
Yeah, he had the white one on it. He said,
you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You can't be that. Listen, that's like black 101. Like that's like you can't be that dark and put a black polo on. That just don't look right. You know what I'm saying? We black. So listen, I would say this if I'm being honest. I would take Damon Stewart over Jason Brown. I think he's more dynamic. I saw what he did against FAMU. Just has a little bit more dynamic to him. And I think they're both arm strength and arm talent-wise. I think they're kind of both in the same bucket. But when you add Demetrius Davis into it, I really think it hinders this team because of what he cannot do. Mm-hmm. So when he's in the game, you can limit. The defense isn't worried about certain things. The most thing they're probably worried about is him rushing. So, I don't know, man. And people saying Jason doesn't throw picks is because he rarely throws. Like he doesn't put the bar in harm's way because he doesn't throw that far. Like he doesn't throw that far to even do that.
It's a decision thing, Scotty. He ain't out to make dumb decisions.
Okay. I mean, I could show you some, but I'm.
Purdy ain't throwing the ball downfield, but he's not turning the ball over. He's still making good decisions by dinking and dunking.
We'll see. We shall see. But this right here, this is what the people came to see. This is.
Yeah, I want to see what happened when they meet in the hole, Scotty. When they meet in the hole, what's gonna happen?
Listen.
I'm taking Mulligan. Run him over. Homecoming at the crib with 60,000 blue and white pom-poms in unison. What a accord. Oh.
Now you know 60,000 means you got to fill up the other side, right?
It's homecoming.
I'm just trying to make sure. I'm just trying to make sure that you understand 60,000 means you got to fill up the other side.
It's homecoming.
Not half the bowl. Okay.
Homecoming.
Listen, I like Irv. I like Irv Mulligan a lot. Right? But at the same time,
a dog.
Bubba has seen better backs. Bubba has played against better backs. I'm not saying Irv ain't good. I'm not saying Irv Mulligan ain't good. Right? But what I'm saying is he's played against backs like Irv or better than and held his own against them. Right? So you're talking about the Wilkersons. You're talking about he's seen Ezra Gray in practice. Ja'Cory Merritt he's seen in practice. Who else has he seen? You can go back to Ladarius Skelton when they played against Southern. He's seen better runners of the ball. And for me, I just think that this is what he does. Like, I think the game against y'all last year, the kid had I think he had like 17 tackles.
Y'all acting like Mulligan still can't. He still can't hit you with a move. Because he's capable of doing both. He can run you over and he can hit you with a move.
He ain't gonna hit you with too much of a move.
Oh wow! So what's gonna happen when he hit him with that move? When he could?
I don't see Irv hitting nobody with no moves. He's a straight line runner, and he's gonna run through you before he gives you a move.
So on that Saturday, 2:00, ESPN Plus.
I don't. Now Miller hit you with a move. Irv ain't gonna hit you with no move. That ain't even Irv Mulligan's game. That's not his game. He's gonna run past you. He's gonna run through you. It's just very simple. Like, it's the A to B. What's the quickest point to A to B? And that's Irv Mulligan. But this matchup is going for Alabama State to be in this game. Bubba is going to have to be the defensive player of the year. He's going to have to play like the defensive player of the year. That means he's going to have to diagnose it. He's going to have to read it. He's going to have to see it before it happens.
He got to block too.
And be met in the hole by Irv Mulligan and keeping it flat on the line. So he can't let them get to the second level too early. Too late. You know what I'm saying? With the offensive linemen and stuff like that. So he's going to need his D linemen to do their jobs, and Bubba's going to have to come in the field. But I'll tell you this: if Bubba can see it and he gets his hands on Irv Mulligan, it's gonna be a high likelihood that kid comes down. So I think it's gonna be a great game. I think it's gonna be a great interior battle, because I think defensively, Alabama State's D-backs are tall and lanky. Mikey Victor is like 6'4", and then the other corner they have is like 6'2", 6'3". So, you know what I'm saying? I don't see many big plays going over their head, because the style of play that they play is more like a bail, cover 3, man, trail type of technique and stuff like that. So we'll see how that works out. But I'm just curious to see what it looks like. This is the biggest matchup for me. This right here. Defense first. Alabama State's defense versus Jackson State's offense. And if the defense doesn't step up, this game is completely over. It's completely over. Because I don't think Alabama State's offense is that dynamic to put up points like that. So if Alabama State can keep Jackson State under like 17 points, then you're going to have a chance to win the game.
They couldn't do it to Miles.
That's fair. That boy Clown Peter pretty good though.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah, that boy Clown Peter pretty good though.
I also like the way we scheme up the run blocking scheme, Scotty.
How so?
I think Coach Moore do a good job of not taking Bubba out the game, but kind of neutralizing him in some aspects. Like, you can't take him completely out the game. He's too good for that. Just neutralize him, for a certain amount of plays. Because they do a pretty good job of blocking that second level. Because once getting that secondary is over with.
Oh yeah, ain't nobody gonna try to tackle that kid. That kid just listen. That's a health decision. I'm not trying to. I'm grabbing shoulder pads. I'm grabbing horse collar. I
was small when I played in high school, Scott. I seen them big back come my way. I got the way. I was smart. I knew what to do.
So all right, narrative if they lose.
Oh my God. Who lose?
If you lose, it's a possibility. Every game is a possibility of losing.
No, not homecoming. He went to JSU. He know what's going on. Not homecoming. No, sir. Don't see it, Scotty.
So, okay. So,
I can't answer that question.
You never lost homecoming?
I ain't going to say that, Scotty, but no.
That's what you're making it sound like.
Not with TC. No. TC going to have them guys prepared, ready to play.
When's the last time you lost homecoming?
Ooh. Can't believe it.
Against a
it was probably
a formidable opponent, not like a cupcake. You know how Southern be scheduling they do is like, not like that. I'm talking about like a FAMU PV. You know what I'm saying? Valley UAP.
It wasn't too long ago. Wasn't too long ago, to be honest.
I know there's some JSU historians in here in the chat. Yeah. They ain't gonna say
too long ago.
When it talks about losing, then JSU fans go amnesia.
I'm gonna be for real. It wasn't too long ago now.
You know what I'm saying? They be like, I can't remember anything, Scotty.
It's been a while, but it ain't been too long.
My brain don't go back that far. Like, all I remember is I'm after AP, after prime. Like, you know what I'm saying?
17 Alabama State.
Y'all lost to Valley for homecoming?
Oh, yeah, Valley did. And did. And did.
I see why y'all had to go get Prime if it was getting like that.
At the vet. But Valley gets up for Jackson State. That's the only game they get up for, Scotty. So it's Valley Super Bowl. So
it shouldn't make no difference who it is. It's still Valley, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
No, they had who was the coach back then? Was Carl Morgan the coach back then? Carl Morgan was a damn good coach, Scotty. Carl Morgan had Valley #1 defensively in the SWAC for like a couple years. The offense just wasn't shit.
That Valley won 2 games.
I'm telling you, the offense wasn't nothing. But they had the #1 SWAC defense. I'm telling y'all.
He said that's them JSU humble. They act like they never had him. But it's crazy.
TC gonna have these guys ready to play, man.
He said we actually played Bama State for homecoming a lot. Okay, that's cool. Oh yeah. They said JSU lost their homecoming to Alabama State in 2017. Okay, so we'll see. So there is a possibility. That's what I'm saying. There's a possibility.
Y'all have these guys ready to play, man.
Okay. Narrative they lose.
Oh my Lord. Oh, he gonna have to go back to selling housing or properties or whatever he's selling.
You know what? If I'm being honest, I don't really think I really don't think there's a.
It won't be a panic if they lose the Jackson.
Yeah. It all comes down to the Magic City Classic. Oh. That's where, to me, that's where him and Maynard's.
Yeah, the loser combo.
Yeah, that's where that fork in the road comes of who's at the unemployment line and who's still coaching for next year. Yeah. Because if I'm being honest, this year is a wash for Alabama State because of just the way they're playing the quarterback position. It's a wash. I wouldn't expect, if I'm an Alabama State fan, that's all I'm looking forward to is the Magic City Classic because that's our Super Bowl. So yeah, I don't think they really care. I think they care, but they don't care.
I get it. You
know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. I know this off topic. Did you watch the coaches call Monday?
What happened?
I heard these Bengals asking him about Dion.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Somebody told me that. They was like,
do it, Scotty. You gotta say good morning.
Oh, James wasn't there. I heard James Hill wasn't there. But they was like, yeah, they was asking him like, when's the last time you talked to Dion? And all that. Like,
kind of question that. Y'all ain't asking hard-nosed football question. Hey, should have been asking, bro, what's the morale if you lose this game? If you lose this game, what the alumni gonna be saying about your job status?
Once again, like, I really don't think they care. Like, if I'm being honest, like, and if you're an Alabama State alum in here, please let me know if you do or don't. But I really don't think they care. Like, they want to win, but they're putting all their marbles in on the Magic City Classic. That's just my personal belief because I don't think Alabama State fans had an expectation for this year, if I'm being honest. What expectations should they have had?
Well, he wanted homecoming. He got it.
So, you know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. Whose seat is hotter? McKinley, Willie Rob? Who's W Rob? Is it Eddie Rob?
Probably Eddie Rob.
Yeah, Eddie Rob.
He the W right beside each other, Scotty. So.
Oh. So yeah. Eddie Rob, Dooley, and Maynard. Okay, McKinley's in his last year of his contract, so he's fired. Okay, you can just slide.
Everything in a hot seat though. They're just like,
yeah, he fired. Okay, he's gone. Out of everybody who still has a contract, I would go Maynard, Dooley, and Eddie Rob. That like number 1 will be Maynard, number 2 will be Dooley, and then number 3. And listen, that Dooley is real close. Because you keep losing to Jack State if you want to. They'll find you up out of there real quick. So especially losing to a Jack State team without Dion, nah, that ain't working. So that Maynard, Dooley, E-Rob, I think that's how I would do it. And get the likes up. What you got, Mike?
Definitely going with Minor. I say the same order you said, Minor, Dooley, E-Rob. Because Minor be doing all this barking and all this whatnot. You got to win some ball games, man.
Yeah. So
you get paid to win. You get paid to win.
You get paid to win swag games. Who do you trust? I think this is real simple for me. I'm gonna go Ed. I mean, not no. I'm gonna go on TC just because
You going TC?
Yeah, I'm going TC. I got to because he knows his team. He knows what his team is. Right? They're a run first team. We'll do everything off the run. So I can always respect the coach who knows what they are and knows their identity. I don't think Alabama State has an identity. They just out here every game is just like, let's see what we're gonna do. Let's see what we're gonna do this game. You know what I'm saying? So I can't rock with that. So I'm gonna go with TC.
I'm so proud of you, Scotty. The growth is real. So proud of you, Scotty.
Eddie Roberts just that bad. I gotta go with TC.
Y'all know I'm going with TC. Like you said, we know what type of team we are. We know our identity. We're gonna run the ball. We're gonna run the dang ball, like the lady said. Run the dang ball.
Run the dang ball.
We're gonna run the ball. We're gonna play defense.
I'm like, you know how bad you have to be for me to trust TC Taylor over you? That just lets you know how bad you are as a head coach. If I gotta go with TC,
are we doing the grade?
You know what?
I didn't know who. Are we doing a grade?
I forgot to put the slide in, but you are more than welcome to. No, you're more than welcome.
First year coach, depleted team, hella roster turnover. I want to ask y'all in the chat, what grade would you give TC Taylor so far?
Okay.
Like I said, first year coach.
Before you answer that, let me give you the full details. Before you answer that, because JSU fans gonna jump in here real quick. Listen, don't let him get you with the complete, because they was just bragging about having the #1 FCS class. So you can't have it both ways. You can't.
I put that in there, Scotty.
You didn't say that. No, you didn't. You didn't say that.
After you finish, I'll reword it.
Go ahead. Yeah, reword it.
Okay, y'all. Decapitated first year head coach ever. Decapitated roster. We did get the #1 class in the SWAC and the #1 class in FCS. Now we did that. We did do that. Only lost to FAMU in the SWAC. We lost to Texas State, a Division I program. Hey,
you're Division I.
FBS program. Division I FBS. How would you grade, my guy? So rebuttal, Scotty?
Oh, I don't know, but you asked the people in the chat.
Yeah, I want to know their opinion. So what's yours, Scotty?
You give your grade.
TC is doing a dang good job right now for what he had to overcome and deal with. First of all, you got the cloud of Dion on you coming out to Dion now. Dion didn't lose a SWAC game for 2 years. Coming off with Dion, brand new roster, brand new coaching staff. I give him a B.
A B. B plus, B minus, just B.
It could just be a B.
Okay.
We got some things we can work on. It'd probably be more toward the B minus. Definitely got some things we work on, special teams, and then our offense. So our offense got to get more rolling.
I'm gonna answer in the words of Mike. He gotta be a D. A D. No,
are you crazy? A D?
I just had to do that.
Okay.
No. I'll give him a B minus.
Yeah, Scotty, I love the growth.
Gotta be honest, man.
You, Scotty, we can make progress.
Gotta be honest. You know what I'm saying?
Making progress. I feel like your therapist right now, Scotty. We making progress. We're making progress.
I can't listen. Do what I've loved if it's been a D, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's a B. I get B. Yeah, you gotta give him a B. I mean, it's a good season. He's winning. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're winning, it's a good season.
Hey.
You're still playing for second, which I have no problem with.
Hey, not too much, Scotty.
I'm giving you you asked for my grade, I'm giving you where I'm grading them on. All right. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you're playing for second, fam, you get an A+, you getting a B because you in second. You know what I'm saying? That just is what it is. So
true.
If you go to third, you get a C. You know what I'm saying? If you go low, you get a D. You know, it's really simple. It's real simple to me. Listen, man. I think the SWAC East is just ass. I mean, like, it's literally FAMU and JSU Everybody else is just ass, so he benefits off of that. He just benefits off of. I mean, if FAMU wasn't as good as it was, I mean, Jackson State probably run away with the East again. You know what I'm saying? Because the East outside of that is just ass. So yeah, I mean, he's doing well, and for what he has to battle with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to see him play against a PV. I would love to see him play against a Grambling. I would love to see him play against. We see him play against an Alcorn and see what that has, and see what he looks like against competitive teams. Because clearly he's lost to teams that are pretty good.
But he beat the teams he's supposed to beat.
Yeah, all he can do is play what's on his schedule. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what it looks like. I think the best thing for him, because he's winning, it kind of keeps that mantra of Jackson State being up there. Because if he would have lost, I think you lose some of that residue that Dion left over that made y'all cool. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he's still winning makes y'all relevant. Because if he starts losing, I think y'all just fall into irrelevant.
So let me ask you this: if he run the table, what does that look like going into next year? Like recruiting wise,
I think he's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a. I don't think he's gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be the number one FCS recruiting class again. I think he's gonna be a solid recruiting class because I think the way they run their program is that they're just gonna find quality players. You know what I'm saying? Just like quality players that want to be at Jackson. I think that's important for TC and that team is like, you want to play here, you want to be here. I think for teams like Grambling and FAM. And I think
I'm scared of Hugh.
Yeah, I think offense. If Hugh Jackson ever gets a real defensive coordinator,
I'm scared of Hugh. Recruiting wise, I'm scared of him.
It's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Got the money.
You know what I'm saying? So, and FAMU just has that Florida connection.
Yeah, they got Florida. Yeah.
They got Florida, so they just trying to keep the kids from leaving. You know what I'm saying? You stay in Tallahassee. Half the players that you see on the team is from Tallahassee. You know what I'm saying? So they have that benefit. You know what I'm saying? So I think seeing what the thing is you don't want Southern to get going because I listen, Southern fans. If you think the fact that I couldn't really believe when I heard J Max was like, oh my God, he recruits Louisiana and your team look as ass as it does. Like that's just like you really think that you was going to out recruit Hugh Jackson? Like that doesn't even make sense to me. That you can make that make sense that Dooley was going to out recruit Hugh Jackson in the state of the state of Louisiana.
No,
you know what I'm saying? So it just that boggles my mind. But that's a program you don't want to get going because that is like if they could tap into that Louisiana like they're supposed to and get real good talent and actually get a real offensive minded coach in there, then Southern could be a problem. But once again, the East is just open. The East is just open, and y'all don't have to really worry about much because you got an easy division, but it is a SWAC, overall, but still y'all got an easy division. So I mean, you're gonna get Alabama State, A&M, Bethune. Those are 3 wins off the rip. You know what I'm saying? And Valley.
Yeah.
That's 4 wins right there. So you just got to figure out how to get 4 more. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So we'll see how that goes. But
I got to pick your brain on it.
Yeah, I got to get a bit
But I said it last year. I said, man, get Hugh Jackson 2 years because they are getting the funding. They're upgrading their facilities. They're upgrading everything in their program. So yeah, I'll be on the lookout for Hugh. I'm scared of Hugh.
Yeah. You just gotta find a defense.
We ain't gotta talk about FAMU because they Florida. You know what Florida gonna do.
Yeah, they're gonna always have some Florida boys. It just is what it is. Players to watch. Listen, very simply, man, it's Keyshawn Johnson. It's Keyshaon Johnson and Bubba Adams.
Facts.
That's it. The sneaky player you need to watch is the DB Mikey Victor. That kid is tall and rangy. Okay, tall and rangy. He plays off man a lot. Doesn't really play press man a lot. You can get a lot of short throws underneath of him, but throwing deep on him is going to be very, very difficult. Adrian Maddox, yeah, he's a factor. I agree.
I didn't even know Maddox was still there.
Yeah, he's still there. He's a sophomore. Got to worry about Juwan Howe, the running back. He's a little iffy. He ain't really explosive and nothing like that. He's just a solid back. But Keyshawn Johnson, Bubba, and Mikey Victor on the outsides, and how they use Adrian Maddox is going to be a problem as well. What you got?
Of course, Irv Mulligan. Because, you know, that's how we roll. We're going to run the dang ball. Irv Mulligan. The entire defensive line. If the defensive line come to play, it's going to get ugly. Real ugly, Scotty. Ooh, it's going to be a homecoming fest. So, the entire defensive line.
Okay. Entire defensive line.
The entire defensive line. If they come to play, it's going to get ugly. It won't be a ball game for much longer.
All righty. Final thoughts.
It's homecoming. I will be in Jackson, Mississippi tomorrow. Holla at your boy. We getting it. It's actually kicking out. Things kicking out today. I had to stay and do the show with Scotty. I'll get on that road in the morning. I'll be there tomorrow, Jackson. When I get there, it's up. It's up and it's stuck. And we're going to get the dub and we're going to party with the boom. And it's going to be the best homecoming in America. Hey. Just tune in to my Instagram. I'll probably make a couple shorts for my YouTube channel. Just tune in because the people want to know what Mike Reed gonna be at.
You know, it's always a spectacle when it comes to our score predictions, but we've got a caller on the line. Mr. Campbell, are you there?
Sir, Mr. Campbell, talk to me.
I am here. Michael, how are you, sir?
Oh, Mr. Campbell, I've been waiting on your phone call.
Well, Michael, let me say something first of all. JSU by 40 is the reason why we got to have this phone call. See, that's the problem, first of all. That's JSU by 40. So let's start there. Okay? Now, Michael, you know we have gotten phone calls from Sanderson Farms about your account.
Yes.
So we are actually here to do a credit review of your account, Michael, because it is homecoming. And Sanderson Farms did leave me a message, but I didn't pick it up until Sunday morning. And they might potentially give you an offer. So, Michael, before we get started, because of what's going on, before we get started, Michael, this call is being recorded for quality assurance and will be used in the collection of a debt. I just want to verify that I am talking to one Mike Reed.
Yes, it's me.
Okay, Michael. All right, now, Michael, here is the thing.
Okay, Michael.
We want to make sure that people like you, we are here to help repair and fix their wing credit in a legal and quick manner. Sanderson Farms has actually looked at your account, Michael. Now, here's the thing. You actually got credit for 15 wings last weekend. That was pretty good.
Hold on. I thought, I was doing the math. I thought I got back because I predicted us to score 24 points. No, 21, 24. I predicted 24. And we ended up scoring 45. So I thought I got a 21 wing credit.
No, Michael, you don't get the wing credit because you got to deduct what they scored off of that too. Part of that. That's how that works.
Okay, I'll take it long as I got positive. Hey.
Yeah, you got positive.
Hey, I would take
positive. So Michael, now listen, your account is only overdrawn by 29 wings. Now, usually we do not even allow this phone call to happen on 20 wings or more. Okay, we do not allow this. But it is homecoming, and Sanderson Farm, no, you black folks like to eat them chicken wings during homecoming. So, Michael, what we're trying to do is, do you have anybody other than Coach T.C. Taylor, Zoe, or Ken to put up any collateral to help work this balance off?
Mr. Campbell, between this weekend, next weekend, and the week after, I think we can work this balance out. 29 points. I think we can beat a combination of 3 teams by 29 points.
So, Michael, here's the thing. They want to extend a provisional credit for you to allow you to actually make a homecoming wing prediction. Now, you understand that. Exactly. Now, we have to secure these funds first, right? Okay. These funds have to be secure and in your account. Now, we can't be doing post-dated checks. We can't be doing no switcheroos on the Cash App. We got to make sure the funds are in the account before we extend this provisional credit to you, Mike.
Oh, okay, I got you, Mr.
You
Kelly.
understand that?
Yeah. It's within the 20 wing limit.
You might have to put up them shades or that DJ microphone to make sure that I'm allowed to let this credit go through, Michael.
I'm within the 20 wing limit this week.
Okay. So here's the thing. So the provisional credit is going to give you 9 wings, which will bring you down to the 20 wing limit. Okay. We're going to extend a provisional credit of 9 wings.
Okay.
All right, Michael. So now the real question is, I want you to think very hard before you make your score prediction. Okay. Because here's the thing. If you miss this, you ain't gonna have no wings for Valley, Texas Southern, UAPB. And I'm just gonna tell you, you're not gonna have any wings for Alcorn. And you know that's gonna hurt.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need the wings.
So you know the white folks, you know them white folks only give you one chance when they extend that credit now. Because they didn't want to come repo you, Mike. So they have called. They know that this is a big time in your life. And they just didn't want you to go to Jackson with cash only, Mike. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be out there big balling, buying drinks and stuff like that. And we didn't want you to run out of money, can't buy no wings when you're out there DJing and things like that. So we want to make sure. So, Mike, here's the thing. And I guess, Scott, are we going to do this now? We're going to let Mike make his wing prediction now?
Yeah.
Okay, so, Mike, here's your time. You are allowed to make your wing prediction. What is the score that you are predicting?
The score I'm predicting for Saturday's football game is, what I say, 27. I said, no, that's wrong, Scott.
You said 24-10, I thought.
No, I said, hold on, go back to text me.
Oh, you said 17-10. Yeah, he said 17.
No, that was valid.
Oh, okay. 27-14.
Yeah, that's it, 27-14.
Okay, my bad.
So 13 points.
Okay, now, Mike, 13 points. 13. Now, Mike, remember, last time we called Coach Taylor, he didn't know. Last time, we had to call all your clubs to look for you. Now, trust me, the phone is going to ring immediately if you don't hit this number, Mike. And then all it will be, there'll be no more wings for the rest of the year. So do you have confidence in your JSU Tigers? I
got confidence, Mr. Campbell, but also Jackson State Tiger plays Valley next week. That game could get out of hand.
So now, Mike. Do you want? Now, here's the thing. Now, there's door number 1, door number 2. Do you want to have your wing balance cut on this week, or do you want to wait until Valley?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Okay, now what if I get positive this week? If I get positive to my balance this week,
yeah, it adds to your balance for next week.
Long as I get positive this week, I should be fine.
Now, what he say? Okay, so you got to win about 13, right? So if they do not win by 13, so if it's 10, 9, 8, 7, that means you're negative.
Oh wow!
All right, we already giving you a 9. We give you a 9 win credit.
Oh my God!
So really, what the white man really wants, he really wants you to have a 35-10 score, Mike. I just want to tell you that. Because you know that's that fine print in the back. He's actually going to add them 9 wings to really what you really got to get 35.
I'm thinking in my head. I'm adding some up. I can't do a payment plan. You know, sometimes a white man.
I'm sorry. 33-10.
Can I do a payment plan?
We already giving you a provisional, right?
Right. We're offering a provisional credit. We put you on a payment plan. And that's why we're here today. You wasn't paying on time, and TC didn't even know about you using as collateral.
I'm going 13. Let's go 27-14. Let's roll with it. It's homecoming. I'm rolling with it. I'm rolling the dice.
Well,
hey, I can always go to Tyson.
Now, Mike. Now, listen. Now, you know how them white folks talk. Tyson, Sanderson, Farms, Jimmy Dean. They all talk. Now, you ain't getting no credit for no other white people. Now, I'm just letting you know that. Now, just be clear. All the boys talk. Them good old boys talk now, Mike. You know, because once you mess with one of the white boys, you don't get nothing else. Now, what you might be able to do is go over there on Baylor Avenue on this street and get some of them Arabs to use some wings. The white person give you them wings. And you know them Arabs gonna triple charge you for the wings, Mike. Now, I'm just letting you know.
I'm taking my
Let's
27
get on with that.
and do it.
Okay, let's do it. So just to let you know, we are now extending Mike Reed provisional credit because he believes in his JSU Tigers that he is now going to start covering his wing bet. So Mike, I'm super excited. I want all the people from Jackson to have an outstanding homecoming. And if you do see Mike out in public, help him with his wing balance. Give him a couple of wings.
Oh, Mr. Kelmer, come on down to Jackson, Mississippi this weekend.
Mike, I'm telling you, I'm really tempted because we got an off week. I'm really tempted. I'm really tempted. I'm thinking about it. I am really thinking about it because I have an off week because of FAMU and stuff like this. But I will say this before I go. We probably will do a crime report out of jurisdiction for one time and one time only because we might have to arrest Will Smith for being a simp. So we might have to do a crime report for that. So I'm just letting y'all know. We're working on the charges. The DA is letting me know your charges will be brought. And we can bring him in. So I'm just letting you know, be looking out for that crime report. I'll let you all know in a few further days. So, Mike, I want you to have a good night. Enjoy your homecoming. And Sanders's Farm is watching.
Thank you, Mr. Kelvin.
Oh, man. All right, listen, my bad, Mike. I read that wrong. Me, I got a JSU 21-14. Hot take, I hope JSU loses. Very simple. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, ain't no difference. Ain't no difference. All right, that's just me. 21-14, but I hope y'all members lose. Simple. All right, on the path, on the road to the path.
We still on schedule. We still.
Yeah, still
This thing out, man. You know,
shaking and moving. Still shaking and moving. Right, still shaking and moving. All right, call lines are open. 518-263-8124. Of course, Paris. You know how I do. 518-263-8124. Kyle, coming to you.
Yo, what up, fellas?
What's good?
Hey, so I got a question. When you make the SWAC power rankings, did you just do this for disdain for Jackson State, or is it actually football knowledge?
No, it's football.
Or it's a little bit of both? Oh, okay. That's fair. Hey, Mike.
What you got?
I got your spot on wings, man. I throw you 5 wings. Get your credit down, man.
Okay. Well, mark that down, Scotty. I got 5.
And how he gonna pay a debt if he gotta if he spots you 5, that means he gonna owe 5 if you lose. So I'm gonna get my wings from him.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Wow. All right. Cal 5 spotted.
Hey, I do got one question though, right? Okay. What would your game plan be offensively for Jackson State for this game?
Go ahead, Mike.
Offensively?
Yeah.
If I'm talking about Coach Mo, first establish the run game and then go out play action. They give Jason Brown a little bit more time to throw with play action because we need time because our pass block is really atrocious sometimes. So just establish the run and then work out play action.
Got it.
I mean, I hope y'all lose. I'm not really gonna try to give you a game plan. I'm just really hoping y'all lose. No, okay. It's very listen. It's the less attempts, the better for Jason Brown. It's just that's my game plan. The less you can put on him, the better. So it's really just establishing the run and keeping the throws real easy, easy reads. Kind of like if you watch the FAMU game of how the play action pass to Kamari Young, like the easy dump off type stuff. Just keep it nice and simple. Keep the chains moving.
Hey, so I got a question. I mean, I'm everything I said I agree with, but you got a suspect quarterback. You know, and that's true. We do. Why not run have 2 backs in the back? So why not run more pro style offense? And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's I kind of. If I was coaching, I would kind of lean toward more of that.
For me,
I'll put Milligan and Mulligan on the field at the same time.
Yeah, it works if if you go spread, that works. If you go power, that doesn't work, right? Unless you're doing like a split back, you know what I'm saying? If you're going like a split back formation, kind of like
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Or if you want to
Yeah,
do an I formation and put Miller as the fullback, right? But the thing is, the issue that I have with that is once you condense the field, you bring in more people in the box. So now, you know, if I'm Alabama State, I'll take my chances Rico Powers one-on-one with Mikey Victor. I'll take my chances Adrian Maddox one-on-one with your receivers because they don't scare me. You know what I'm saying? Or your tight end, they don't scare me. So if you want to condense the field, I think you play it to Bama State's hands, right? I spread you out so that when Irv or Miller have the ball, it's one-on-one with the linebacker or one-on-one with the safety. They don't have to see the linebacker and the safety coming in the box. And you know what I'm saying? So that's just my view on it. Because if you condense the field, you better have them guys that can move people. Like I'm talking about some big, like North Dakota State Bamas, you know what I'm saying? That just be moving Bamas, and when they pull, they get out in front, they can move, and y'all have a good O line, but y'all don't have a great O line. But go ahead.
Hey, you're right on one thing. I think the offensive line is good at moving off the ball, but as far as pulling and doing traps, that's where the problem might lie. I don't know if they're that fast enough to get out there and get to that next level like that. Hey, unpopular opinion by you, but hear me out on this. I'm pretty sure Andrew Body's hitting that portal. I mean, that's my feeling. I don't know. I think I doubt it's going to happen, but I think him and Mo Harris' offense would be pretty magical together.
I'm not answering that question because he's not going to Jackson State. I can tell you that right now. He's not going to Jackson State. I can tell you with 100% certainty he is not going to Jackson State.
Do I need to go to Houston and City mid-body?
It ain't nothing. It's nothing you can talk to the bodies about. I'm telling you, he's not going to Jackson. I can tell you that right now. It's not happening. So it ain't even a question.
Mr. Body, let me come sing a
ain't even a question. That's why I hung up on Cal. And I like Cal. But that ain't even worth discussing.
No. Mr. Body ain't gonna no. He ain't going for that. Nah, it's over with. That's over with. He ain't going for that. No.
91-97.
What's up, fellas?
What's going on?
Yeah, I called. I want to know what you guys think about Keyshawn Johnson versus Jalen Hughes. What does that matchup look like for y'all?
Oh, that's tough. I got faith in Jalen Hughes. It's kind of a 50-50 thing to me. But if it's a 50-50 ball in the air, I got to go with Keyshawn on it. But Jalen Hughes is more than capable. But man, Keyshawn a dog, man. That's a dog. I can't take nothing away from that guy. He a real dog.
I'll break it to you like this: if Demetrius Davis is throwing the ball, very possible Jalen Hughes can cover it.
There you go, Scott.
If Damon Stewart is throwing the ball, high likely chance Keyshawn Johnson is going to win that battle. So it really all depends on who the quarterback is. Because once again, wide receiver is a dependent position. So if you're not giving me the ball in areas to where I can win or throwing it to where I can make a play on it, then it's not much Keyshawn Johnson can do. And listen. If you think Jalen Hughes is better than Kendall Bowler, if you think Jalen Hughes is better than Eric Smith, if you think Jalen Hughes is better than any DB at FAMU, because Keyshawn Johnson did them all up. I mean, like, you name a DB that FAMU had, he bodied them. So if you think Jalen Hughes is better than any of them guys, then he has a good chance. If you don't think he's better than any of them guys, they don't have a shot. So it's just very simple to me because he killed everybody on FAMU. He wasn't the guy that can hold that.
Jalen Hughes said he's the best corner in the SWAC, though. But the question for you, Scotty, is what does
my grandmama said she made the KFC chicken recipe? I mean, I can say whatever I want. I can say whatever I want.
My question for you, Scotty, is what does Bama State do against Seven McGee? I'm surprised Mike didn't have him as his player to watch. I'm very, very surprised.
I mean, honestly, I would put Adrian Maddox on Seven McGee. Listen, I haven't seen enough from Seven McGee to make him like he's the X factor. I think he's good. I I don't like if I'm talking about X factor like slot guys, he wouldn't be my first choice. You know what I'm saying? Like I could go Marcus Riley before him. I think Marcus Riley's a more explosive player than him. I think Jalen from Southern, the guy they got from PV, I think he's more explosive than him. But I'm not saying Seven McGee isn't good. I just think that he's not somebody I would over game plan for because one, you still have to have Jason Brown throwing the ball. Like it's still Jason Brown throwing the ball. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like he got, Aaron Allen back there, picking Bama, Miles Crawley picking Bama's across. So, like I said, I think 7 is good. I think he's great for what they do, but I don't think he's like, I wouldn't have to really game plan for him because he hasn't done enough to make you feel like, okay, we gotta, like how Keyshawn Johnson is when you watch film or you watch Alabama State, you're like, okay, we gotta stop this kid, right? Seven McGee is like, he can hurt us, but he got to get the ball, and we don't know if he's gonna get the ball. So,
last question, Mike. Over or under the times that they play Who is Swack at the vet?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh man, that's a good one.
I'm gonna say 3.
I would go 5.
5.
I'll go 5. I think they're gonna start it. I think the game gonna start. They're gonna play Who is Swag. Now listen, there are some bitter people out there that don't want to hear nothing about Deion. So it might not get played at all, but I think I will go 5.
You gotta run it.
Yeah, I think it. Listen, I would.
Now, if y'all lose, Eddie Robb gonna run it.
Woo! I want to hear that press conference. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear that press conference.
Oh, appreciate y'all though.
No, appreciate you, bro. Great questions. 4718 coming to you.
What's going on, Scotty?
What's goody?
Mr. Reed. Man, I feel bad for you.
Why you feel bad for me?
You ain't too much goddamn debt, man.
Hey, I got this week. I got Valley next week. I got Texas Southern after that. I think I'm in a good position to get back in front of it.
You heard Mr. Campbell. Don't mess up, Mike. Now, folks have been trying to help you. Todd Cooley said he would have helped you out, but you ain't been returning his call.
No. I think I'm in a good position.
All right.
All right.
I got Bama State winning 24-7.
What? I don't even believe that, and I don't even want them to win. I ain't even believing that. I don't even want the Bama's to win.
I gotta go against the grain. 24-7 Bama State.
Okay. I mean, hey, it's your pick. It's your pick.
All right, Mike. Well, hopefully you get your debt paid off. If not, well, we have to switch cheese sticks for nachos.
He said cheese sticks or nachos.
Oh, Scott.
Hey, appreciate the call, man.
That's a different one right there.
Cheese sticks or nachos. Okay. So, let me get this straight. You want me to be scared of a guy who had 2 catches for 20 yards and 2 touchdowns?
Scotty, he's slowly getting acclimated in the offense. The thing about it, like when you say stuff, but that's something you don't game plan for. You're right, Scotty.
This is a false narrative, right? 3 touchdowns in 2 games. But when you say that, you're like, oh my God, no, it was two receptions, 20 yards, 2 tubs. It's a 10-yard average. Like, I'm not game planning for somebody with a 10-yard average. Like, get out my face.
Yeah, I'm with you on this one, Scotty. That's not something that you just game play like you do your whole game plan around. Like, that's no.
You know what I'm saying? So
they acting like he putting up Zachariah Branch numbers out there. Now that's somebody you game plan for.
You know what I'm saying? You be like, hey man, listen, we
gotta stop this Bama right here.
We gotta stop this kid. We can't let him get off. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's not, and I don't want to be, I really don't, the offense, let me be very clear. I'm not saying Seven McGee isn't talented. He is a talented kid. What I'm saying is the offense does not dictate for me to take him out the game. That's what it is, right? Because he's not that impactful of changing the game. Who's the most impactful? Irv Mulligan. Who's the most impactful? Miller. Exactly. So if I can take those guys out and make Jackson do something they don't usually do, they should be falling into my trap of making them uncomfortable. So that's what I'm saying. So it's not like I want to be very clear because people are like, oh, Scotty hating. No. Seven McGee is talented. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all know how I feel about Rico Powers. I love Rico Powers. I think that kid is he's amazing, right? But the way the offense is structured, it just doesn't. You don't have to game plan for those players. You just have to make sure you're covering them, but you don't have to game plan. It's two different things. All right, Mr. Sergeant, then Rocky. What's up, Mr. Sergeant?
What's up, Scotty?
Sarge, talk to me.
Down here in Sanford. Mike Reed, I got to start off with you first, brother.
Talk to me. I've been waiting on you.
All right. So here's what we're going to do. Marky, I need you to put on that FAMU hat. And here's why. FAMU's going to win this game against Texas Southern. FAMU's going to win the game against Prairie View A&M.
Oh, I hope not.
FAMU's going to beat Alabama A&M, and Florida A&M is going to beat Bethune-Cookman. We're going to be the beast from the East, and we're going to represent the East side against the West. And since that's going to happen, I need all the East people and alumni to support the East representative. So I need you to put that hat on for that SWAC championship game in Tallahassee. And if you show up, I might get you a few chicken wings to help you with your debt.
I can't do. I still got faith in Prairie View, and I'm gonna pray for a miracle with Alabama A&M.
Keep praying.
You wait. You gonna cheer for those dogs over us?
Hey, it's business, not personal. It's business.
All right, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to say I'm looking for you like Perry because you crazy, Scotty. That's all I got. I just got that one bet. I'll talk to y'all soon.
Hey, no problem. Appreciate you.
My boy checked in. Yes, sir. What's up, Zoe? Yes, sir. So I'll be in town tomorrow. It's up.
Whatever.
Hey, Zoe, can I come on the show?
Hey, Rocky, coming to you.
Hey, what's up, Mike Reed?
Rocky, what's up?
What's going on, my brother? What's up, man? You know, I'm really happy Jackson State and TC Taylor doing well this season.
Appreciate that, Rock.
I also want you to know, Mike, that you can go ahead and make your plans for December because you will not have anything to do with the SWAC championship unless you go to Tallahassee and throw a party. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just being perfectly honest with you. Looking at the rest of FAMU's schedule, there's no indictment on Jackson State, no indictment on TC Taylor as a coach, no indictment on the fan base. It's just the fact of the matter is there's nobody on FAMU's schedule that's going to be able to get him anything. Not only beat them once, but beat them twice. That just, they'd have to get 2 forfeits in order to not win the SWAC championship.
They need that compliance. They need that compliance thing to pop up again.
But I must say, man, I want to say this guy here. I want to ask you, Mike, has TC Taylor in just half a season established himself as the second best coach in the SWAC already? In just 5-6 games.
Second best coach.
I'm going.
It's hard. It's hard for me to go over McNair. I'm sorry. Like McNair just keeps doing it with just like ragtag bunches. Like I can't give him second best. I can give him like top 5. I can definitely give him top 5, but I can't give him second best. I can't go over McNair. I can't do it.
Yeah, you got to give McNair his props. You got to give McNair his props.
I can even go with that because McNair has championships under his belt. But even at third best coach in the SWAC, let's put him there. Who would you put above him to be better than him?
Yeah,
better than TC. if we agree that Willie Simmons and McNair are better, but as a coach with literally 6 wins under his belt, 6 games under his belt, is anybody else in the SWAC currently coaching better than him?
No, and I gotta give a lot of people saying Hugh, but I can't give Hugh because Hugh's first year was not good.
Yeah, it was.
And he had nowhere near the turnover that TC Taylor had, nowhere near the expectations that TC, like you got, like when you look at it in the full frame of what everything TC Taylor had to go through and had to persevere through. Yeah, you can say whatever you want about, him being an alum and him, people coming behind him, but everybody in the back of their mind still had Deion Sanders expectations. So let's not play this game like Jackson State fans didn't have Deion Sanders expectations. So for him to have as much turnover as he did, to come back and still be competitive and winning, I gotta give him number 3. You know what I'm saying? Because if we're being honest, Dooley should be in front of him. Hugh Jackson should be in front of him. And the only person that I can say that's close is Bubba. Like that I would put in that 3rd spot for what Bubba McDowell, for the way he's kept PV competitive and he's kept them relevant. You got to go with Bubba McDowell as well. So it could be a 3A, 3B type of situation with Bubba. But if you include all the factions that TC Taylor had to go through, especially replacing Prime, that's not a job that anybody could just walk in. So you got to give him his credit where credit is due. So yeah.
Well, the only reason why I would put TC above Bubba, because you take a big game like what I consider the Southern Jackson State game, and his team performed, and they performed well enough to win. PV in those big spots, under Bubba McDowell, have laid eggs in big games. And so, and we hadn't seen that from TC Taylor. And so that's
he
what
laid an egg against FAMU. I don't know what you're talking about. He laid a big egg against FAMU.
Come on. Okay. So are you, when I get the term laying an egg, is not when the better team beats you. Laying an egg
when
is
you're
when
the better team and you lose. Okay. When you're the better team and you lose. Got you. Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. We came into this season expecting FAMU to do exactly what they're doing, probably even do better than what they're doing, based on what they had returning, based on the quality of coach that's there, based on their talent. I think we expected FAMU to do exactly what they're doing, or possibly even more, and they're living up to their obligations, whatever. But at the end of the day, TC Taylor was an unproven product. He comes in, hoping that you can hold the program together, and he's doing so much better than holding the program together. He's literally has the second best program in the SWAC right now. And you can say, you may want to say, well, that's residual from Deion, but when 40, 50 players leave that program,
you can't give it.
I don't think
you can't say that.
You can't.
No, you can't say that.
Yeah, you can't.
Now, what you can say is the residual coolness factor of Jackson State still has that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so that gives you some type of leeway to get players in there, right? But what I will agree with you is the residual of players, absolutely not. You can't use that. You cannot use that factor, because you can't be on one end saying, you ain't got nobody, everybody left you, and then on the same you're like, those prime players. That don't make no sense. That don't coincide with each other. So I agree with you on that. My thing is this. The second best team in the SWAC, it's just hard for me to give that to them, because I think there's more talented teams that are better, and they play better competition, so I can kind of see what they are. But I think we will know what Jackson State is against, like, and it'll be too late, because you got Alcorn and whatever, and their schedule kind of is pretty easy, coming down this stretch. But I think once they play Alcorn and see where Alcorn's at, I think that would be a good measuring stick of what they were for the season. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a lot of buttercups, UAPB, Texas Southern, Alabama State, not really a buttercup, but you can kind of throw them in there. But we'll see.
Now I didn't see the entire game last week, but I want to ask Mike this before I get out. Mike, you've probably seen every Jackson State game. I haven't, right? This the one the last week I missed. I didn't get a chance to see it.
Mm-hmm.
My point in asking you, do you feel like they're getting better as the season goes on, or they, have they established an identity, all that kind of stuff? Do you feel good about the trajectory of the team?
I do after Saturday. I do
about the trajectory of the team.
Because we've been through a lot of injuries since earlier in this year. Like with the kicking, look at Scotty, with the kicking situation, we was and special teams, we've been down bad. And I told Scotty before the bye week, I was like, Scotty, coming out this bye week, gonna tell me everything I need to know about the season going forward. We looked like a totally different team when we came out and played Saturday, Rocky. A totally different team.
Okay.
We actually covered on special teams. Our defense came out a little fired up. Our offense had some moments where we got rolling. So I'm pretty confident right now. I feel like we're in a good position, but we still got ways to go. But I'm optimistic about the direction we're going in.
One of the indicators of a good coach and a good coaching staff is how they actually are prepared coming off the bye week. So that is a good indication that, the coaching staff is doing the job and quite effective, because like you say, they were better. They looked like a much improved team coming off a bye. So that's one indicator that the coach is confident. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to the rest. Like the only other game I'm really looking forward to is how they're going to do against Alcorn. I think this week's game is going to really see how much TC and the staff is going to lean into their identity. Are they going to be determined to run the ball even though Alabama State is going to put up some resistance, or are they going to try to switch to throwing the ball all over the yard because they may get some resistance in the running game? I tend to think TC is an offensive guy, so he's going to be inclined to throw the ball all over the yard once he gets a little resistance from the defense. But I don't know that they can actually play that game with Jason Brown, in my opinion. But man, hey man, y'all doing a great job. It's always good listening to y'all, man, and watch y'all on YouTube, man. And y'all be good, my friend.
Hey, appreciate it, Rock.
Appreciate it, Rock.
Listen, I like this question. Scotty, who is your number one HBCU NFL prospect since you aren't sold on Anderson from Grambling? My number one HBCU prospect outside, so the offensive lineman from Howard, the left tackle, he got to be the number one prospect. Adinkwa, so I think that's his name, Adinkwa. No, everybody ain't no number one prospect. Get out of here. Has to be Adinkwa from the left tackle from Howard. I want to go Davius Richards, but not because
that's why. Hey, Scott,
quarterback. Listen, the quarterbacks in the SWAC just don't get that acknowledgement. But I really want to go him. But he just doesn't. They're not going to give him the kudos that he deserves.
He deserves, but he balling.
So it's hard to go there.
I'm trying to think.
Man, it's hard. It's hard. I would just have to go Dinkwell. That would be my number one prospect.
It's tough this year, Scotty.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have to go the left tackle with Dinkwell. That would be my like number one prospect. Sundiata has dropped so low for me. I'm sorry. Like, he has the measurables, 6'5",
he got the size, but
235, 240.
Ain't showing up on film.
Yeah, it's not. If outside of that, I don't know if Elijah Burris is a senior or not. From Hampton, that Bama needs to be up there. I don't know if he's a senior or not, but that Bama is damn good. Somebody from FAMU, my prospect from FAMU would be Anthony Dunn and Kendall Bowler. I know Kendall Bowler was on he was on the senior the Reese Bowl senior watch list. I think he has another year to come back though. Yeah. But Aubrey Miller, Aubrey Miller, he gone, bro. He gone. He ain't playing no more. Depending on Bubba's height, because I don't know how tall he is, I would give Bubba Isaiah Major. I got to see his height. what Isaiah Major's height is, because he kind of looks small. He looks 5'11-ish. If he's 5'11-ish, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just height. It's a height. It's a height.
Height matters.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. It matters.
Come on, NFL agent. You know what I'm saying?
It matters. It really matters.
So if he's 6'2", 6'3", that's completely different. But if he's 5'10", 5'11", this is like
it ain't the complete factor to turn you off of, but it be kind of like, when I got this other guy say that's tall.
And he played Power 5 football.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I like Bowler. Kendall Bowler.
Yeah, Kendall. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he can ball.
4.43, 4.4 speed. Yeah, about 6'1", 6'2". Yeah, that kid nasty. Yeah, Kendall. Are there any receivers? I love Montario Hunt. Listen, Montario Hunt from Alcorn, I like that kid. And I like a kid from PV. They got some big receivers. I don't know if it's Savage or another kid that I like from PV. They're pretty good. Marcus Riley, he got too many drops for me. He drops. Yeah. He gets a lot of drops. He has the dropsies. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of that.
But I ain't gonna lie, like with a good 40 time, someone be like,
yeah, you'll look past it.
40 time, be like,
you'll look past it, and you know what I'm saying. So, and his kick return ability, you know what I'm saying. He can do kick returns as well.
It's something that you can work on them drops.
Like, I don't think Keyshawn's a senior. I don't think Keyshawn's a senior. I think he's like a red shirt junior or a junior or something like that. I don't think he's a senior though. I'll give it to Shareed. I like Shareed as a kick returner. I definitely like Shareed as a kick returner. 6'1", 230. He look more 6 foot 5'11-ish, but if that's what he is, that's what he is. If Keyshawn Johnson, listen, somebody from somebody who's a former agent, he said Keyshawn Johnson's not a pro. He might not be an NFL pro. Listen, he might not be an NFL pro, but he damn sure can play for the XFL.
Oh, yes, sir.
That is no question he can play for the XFL. Not even a question about it. What about I like Jordan Carter. I think he can play XFL style football. I really believe he's an NFL pro prospect. I like Jordan a lot. I think he's really good. Petrie has the body, he just doesn't have the production. So he's probably gonna be undrafted.
Yeah. I don't think he got no film.
Yeah, he's gonna be undrafted. Lyndon Rash, I think Lyndon is the kind of kid you invite to camp and he blows your mind. That's the type of person that Lyndon Rash is, right? Lyndon Rash is not going to get drafted. But if you invite Lyndon Rash into camp, he makes a team. He's just that good. He can play the slot, he can play the X, he can play the Z. You know what I'm saying? His foot speed isn't really there, but he can definitely, if you invite him into camp, he can definitely turn some heads. But Kendall Bowler is one of those guys. So we'll see. Irv, listen, this kid has all the measurables. I don't know if he gets drafted, but he has all the measurables. And if he does get drafted, I can see him being like a 6th or 7th round pick because the kid's 6'4". I mean, a 6'4" DB, like come on, bro. Like, that's ridiculous.
A good 40 time would definitely help him.
Yeah, if he gets anything sub 4.5, he's good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying 6'4", sub 4.5. And his Pro Football Focus grade is he's actually rated as the best corner in the SWAC through Pro Football Focus.
6'4", boy, he gonna have scouts salivating over him.
Yeah, he's legit. He's legit. So yeah, but appreciate the question. Mr. D, coming to you. What's up, Mr. D?
What's going on, Scotty? How you doing, my brother?
What's goody?
Mike Reed, how you doing, man?
How you doing?
Man, I'm gonna stop betting that goddamn on the Grizz. You ain't gonna bet no more this week. So look, I was sitting up here minding my own business on my phone. I get a message from the JSU MS News. You heard of them before?
I've never heard of them.
Scotty, I just sent you a text on your phone. They sent me a article talking about Jackson State and Getty Images celebrates the story the storied history of HBCU's homecoming with a photography exhibit with the cheerleaders. Why in the world y'all talking about the cheerleaders?
Hey,
How,
they Jackson State students, right?
show that picture. If you could show that picture, that'd be good. If you could show it. I know it's y'all homecoming, but why y'all pushing all this information on homecoming to non-Jackson State people?
You must you had to get on the email list by some kind of way.
That's because of putting money to y'all school. That had to be.
Yeah, they got the email address. Yeah, okay, gotcha. You just on the email list.
I must be, but anyway. So look, this game this week. What do you think the keys to winning this game? Because I really think it's going to be a defensive game. I think it's going to be low scoring game. So you may have to owe. Mr. Campbell's going to be calling you for some collection dues, some debt.
Oh, you already behind. He already called in.
Oh, I know he called in. I'm talking about he's gonna call in and again later on this week talking about you.
Oh, got you.
Yeah. I'm talking about because you're gonna be in some serious trouble. What do you think on that? Scott, you got that picture?
Yeah, I already put it up.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
I mean, I agree. I think it's going to be a defensive game. I think whoever can get whatever style of offense the other team feels they need to run, whatever they can get it established first, I think is going to be huge. And I think the second half of this game is going to be huge as well, of how the team comes out at halftime, if you're down or if you're up, how you keep that momentum going, because understandingly, you're in the vet. And the one thing about Jack State fans is if they're up, they're happy. If they're down, they're quiet. So if you keep it close, 7-7,
low scoring,
10-7,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Alabama State's gonna have a chance. But if you let them if you let them do like they did A&M at the vet, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yeah, man.
It's a wrap.
Man, that damn look, when I text you that Quincy, man, he just can't win big games. So because by them being down so much, they fought their way back, man. But if they started off 0-0, it would have been a whole different game. But anyway, all right. Hey, Mike, take a look at that picture, and you right at the bottom. So anyway, man, you take care.
I appreciate it, Mr. D.
I appreciate it, Mr. D.
Mr. Porter and TG coming to you.
Good evening, gentlemen. How are you doing?
What's up, Mr. Porter? Talk to me.
Hey, first things first. I only see 146 likes, but there are 331 people. Y'all need to support black business and like the stream. Isn't that difficult?
Let them know.
Secondly, yes, sir. Secondly, I personally believe that if Demetrius Davis is starting at quarterback, that JSU is going to win this game 21-10. That's my honest opinion. If he is, and that's also going to be contingent on JSU playing a full game and not simply one half of football. They've shown that they are very skilled, but they need to show that they can put a full 4 quarters together. I believe that if Eddie Robinson Jr. actually does get out of his own way, that this game is going to be competitive and you're going to have a win based upon a 2-minute drill. My final question is this. What do you think would have to happen for the Southern alumni to try to move heaven and earth to Repo Dooley's ascots due to his poor decision-making? Y'all take care.
Listen, I think, hold on.
The conference has been locked.
TG, you my last caller. I think for Southern to get rid of Dooley, he will have to lose the Bayou Classic this year.
Oh, yeah.
He'll have to lose the Bayou. He would have to come down the stretch bad. That means losing to Alcorn and losing to Grambling. Like, for them to get rid of him this year, he would have to lose to a lot of teams that he thinks if he lose the PV, if they lose the PV and then lose the Grambling,
Do you see him winning any of those games, Scotty?
I really don't. I really don't. And you know, I hate picking PV, but I really don't. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a tough one. I think it's gonna be a tough one. So we'll see. But I mean, from what I've been told, they're not gonna let him go. But you know, things change, man. Things change. And I'm doing a film breakdown on that. They were dropping 8 crap that he's talking about. Yeah, I'm definitely. I'm squashing all that tomorrow. I'm squashing all that. I'm not. Because what pisses me off is like, if you know football, Ninja, do you know football?
Hello.
I'm sorry, TG.
What's good, Scotty?
What's goody, TG?
Nothing much, man. Was that Mr. Porter? Is that his name?
Yeah.
That was just on the call. Listen, Mr. Porter. I just want you to know, I appreciate you. I do. But the like situation, that's your boy job. I just want you to know, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you because you know what I'm saying. You backing up my boy Scotty. I get it. I appreciate you. Hey, but it's a certain swagger that you need to get on me to like. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain type of seasoning that you need to put in this gumbo over here. So, you know, just, you know, let me hold it down, bro. You did all right. You know what I'm saying? You had a little, you know what I'm saying? You had a little something on the chicken, but it don't taste the same. You know, it don't. You know, I just want you to know that, man. It ain't no hard feelings. Just, you know, just let me hold it down on this end. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, whatever your niche is, you do that. But for me and my house, we gonna talk about these likes. So if we don't get these likes up, it's gonna be a problem out here. It's gonna be a problem out here. Everybody and their mama be wanting to know what's going on with J State. Baby, you listening? So why don't you go and click that button, get these likes up. Now that we done got that out the way, Scotty, let's keep it a whole buck. Listen, I would say I don't want to talk about the young man, but I mean Jason Brown is as old as me. So that man. You know how you do. You know you had to get on people, Scotty, because you know they be talking about these kids, these student athletes. This dude is as old as me. So let's just keep it a buck. That dude need to play better. Hey, listen. Hey, he okay. Yeah, he ain't got no turnovers, but bruh, it just ain't enough. Cause I really think we just riding high on a few little wins and we doing okay. I got it, but man, that's something I just feel it in my gut that it's gonna be a slip up. And he ain't the one, dog. I don't think he is, man. From man to man, he ain't it. Not a young man, from man to man. Man, and y'all just let me know what, man. I think Jack State gonna win the game. I hope Jack State win the game, but man, I feel like one of them games we supposed to win, we're gonna be around here talking about Jason Brown. We should have changed him out. I think we should change him out now, to be honest. But
no, not this game.
I think we gotta ride it out.
Maybe UAPB or something like that, but
we gotta ride it out.
Yeah, I wouldn't change him on this game. I think that's playing with because
maybe not this game, maybe the next one. But
yeah, I would definitely try.
Man, I'm gonna keep listening, man. Hey, y'all get these likes up.
Hey, appreciate the call, TG.
I think we gotta ride it out, Scotty, because we got to ride it out. I think changing quarterbacks right now, be playing with fire. We got to ride it on out unless he just go out there and just
already you're second. At some point, listen, how about entertain me for a little bit, Mike? Entertain me before you go to your counseling session, right? Entertain me.
Keep hope alive.
What I'm saying is this. At some point in time, you have to prepare for your future. And your future is not Jason Brown. You see what I'm saying? So as the season gets closer to ending, you're going to have to start playing Zy McDonald or Jacoby and Morgan
bandwagon
just to see what that looks like going forward. So when you know you're not in the SWAC, so when that time says, hey, we cannot win the SWAC championship.
When FAMU clinch.
When FAMU clinches, you gotta take Jason Brown out and you gotta play your future. Because him finish out the season does no good for you to see what you got at the quarterback position. Because then you're gonna come back next year and be like, we don't know. But you can find out during the season when the bullets are flying. So I'm just saying.
I get it. That's a good point. I feel like you can't. No, we got to ride the wave right now.
I'll say this: if you lose another game, you got
to get rid of
it. It's no okay. As a fan, you just want to keep winning, right? But as a coach, I have to prepare for the future.
Yeah,
and that's where the in between is going to come at. Is because you're like, okay, do I play Jason Brown just so I can get wins, or do I play the young guys so I know what I have? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's what. So I'll say if you lose again, then you got to make that.
I actually want to see Jacoby Morgan. I'm a fan of big quarterbacks. I want to see him in action. I want to see what he really can do.
We'll see.
I'm on the bandwagon.
We shall see.
I'm on the Cam Newton of the SWAC bandwagon.
No, the dude has 2 rushing touchdowns, and now he the Cam Newton of the SWAC. He ain't even thrown a pass.
Scotty. He couldn't be stopped in that red zone.
No, he was like 2 yards away from the end zone.
They didn't stop him. Cam Newton of the SWAC, man. Mike Reed said it first.
Okay. And listen, I'm going to clip this.
Yeah.
And if that boy don't ever see the field, I'm like, man, Cam Newton sure can't get on the field.
Somebody had a good point. The future could transfer, so the future could transfer, so you really gotta see what you got.
Well, there is no future after Jason Brown.
Hey, Morgan.
Just saying. There's no future after. No, what I'm saying is if you play Jason Brown the whole year.
Oh yeah. You're right, Scotty. You're right.
Next year, you know what I'm saying? So there's no future with him. That's what I'm saying. There's no future with him.
If FAMU clinch, then I see your point of switching out quarterbacks. Yeah.
You got to. You know what I'm saying? You just got to.
Hey, but FAMU, don't slip up. Mr. Cameron, don't y'all slip up. Dooley let y'all off the hook.
Dooley never had a chance, bro. Dooley never had a chance. All right. Listen, guys, we're going to get up out of here. Mike got a council session to get to. I know a lot of you other Jackson fans got a session to get to.
Hey, what's his name? Adrian, meet me over there. You know, Adrian, #1 JSU fan. Adrian, #1 JSU fan. I have to tell him every day, I appreciate you tuning in to everything JSU related, because he know everything, Scotty. He talk about JSU more than Southern.
We'll see what them Valley boys do, because we know Mike ain't going to talk about them. Listen, until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holler. God bless.